Well, howdy-o, what do you know? It is a rabbit of Scrublead Academy, and we're back again today doing some PokéRogue. Very mellow today. I like the music for this day, for this stream today. I think I said it properly too. Yes, I did. Oh, look at that. It's like I'm actually prepared, or at least more than usual. So I don't really have a whole lot of plan for today. I kind of wanted to continue this event, honestly. So we might put that challenge that I've been doing last time on hold for a little bit. I think it was Gen 4 I was doing, but we'll see. Is it actually shiny charmed out? No, it's not. So we'll put that on hold for a moment because I want to finish up that run and I want to do something with it. But for now, the shiny event doesn't end. And all right, I've been playing a lot of PokéRogue. I've been playing a lot of PokéRogue for the past like a day and a half. And wow, is it insane how few shinies I have found with the level. I have literally found in 360 plus levels, I have found one shiny. It was a Solrock. That's how bad my runs have been. Anyway, I'm almost set. Let's just put this right over here because we're back to streaming after an entire week and change off, which is kind of impressive. So I'm gonna get right to it. We're gonna get the energy back up there. We're gonna get the feeling for the game back up there. And we're gonna go into it and do a different challenge. Something else, but at the same time, hey, how you doing, Emma? At the same time, we are going to do a challenge for shinies as well. So we're getting shinies along the way. So we're doing a different challenge, Emma, than we were doing the last time we were here. I'm gonna put the Gen 4 on hold just for the event and then do the event and do some cool stuff. Oh, one thing here. I think that honestly, the way that appears here, let's just go ahead and bop, we'll just get that out of there. It's kind of in the way, so there we go. So now we're going to figure out what we want to do. I've already done a mono fighting. I've done mono normal. I've done flying, wow. I've done poison now. I've done ground. Oh my goodness, I'm getting through them. Let's do this. Let's do mono rock. I don't know how this is gonna go. So I was talking a while back about a video that I had an idea for, but it's actually finished now. I literally am just waiting to upload it onto YouTube. But basically, it was what is the actual best type in a vacuum video that I've been planning this whole time and finally had the time off to be able to do it. Rock is really good as a type. It's not insanely good, but it's a decent type. It's actually about as good as Dark, honestly. It's not a bad type. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna try it out and do some stuff with this. And I think what I wanna do is I wanna go through my usual, no ribbons. We can't use guys that have already beaten the game, and obviously no legends. Festivities are the problem. I spent 200 in food deliveries in 2 weeks. I need to stop. Oh no. Yeah. So yeah, that's definitely a thing. I spent probably on this game, I think you might have been here for the tail end of it. I was in 360 stages, got one shiny. So that was definitely a thing. Yeah. But no, the festivities, I wasn't gonna do streaming over the Christmas break. There was no way. First of all, who's gonna want to watch? They're all kind of hanging out with family. Second of all, I wanted to hang out with family, you know? So it was a lot of reasons not to do it. So I just didn't stream over the Christmas break because yeah, once again, festivities. Now, I can bring the Solrock along because we have the luck. So we actually have somebody who has a bit of shiny and I don't have to rely on Slugma, which is a big deal. Slug was not great. Choodle, how does he get to be a, just with evolution, just Dreadnought? He just evolves into it. Ooh, that's not a bad option now that I think about it. Let's put Choodle on the team because I know he's good. People have told me he's really good. I just got Shell Smash on him too. So this is gonna be incredible. So I have to set these mons up, that's fine. Carbink, I think this was a highly defensive mon. I don't remember anything about this. 150 in each. Yeah, it's highly defensive, but it's also low HP and low everything else. What is its ability? Clear body, sturdy. Is this actually good? Here, let's see here. Do we get, I'm looking for one move in particular. We get body press. We have body press. Okay, this thing will be a nightmare then because we have body press, we have shore up, sparkly swirl. It also heals all status conditions of the user's party. Actually, you know what? Shuckle is better. Okay, well, if Shuckle's better as our defensive wall, that's fine too. I definitely haven't beat the game with it. Where would he be? Right there. I've also got body press and heal order and stuffed cheeks, which stuffed cheeks, I'm not sure. Let's see, what does that do? Stuffed cheeks eats a held berry, and then sharply raises defense. Oh, I don't need that. No, we got heal order, we got body press. Salt cure would have been better. I don't have it, which is really unfortunate, but we could still bring the shuckle. I think you're right about the shuckle. As far as these, I want to reduce the cost of somebody if possible. Use candies. 20, I could reduce the cost. I could get one more guy. Do we have a 1 cost in here anywhere? Let's just sort them by cost. We have a 2 cost. That's our lowest cost guy. I don't know. I could definitely like lower the Slugma and at least bring him along for luck. So that is still a thing. He has Solar Beam. I can't even believe it. Check his stats. They're crazy, but very low HP. Are you talking Shuckle? Because yes, Shuckle is like 230 on both. Yeah, 230 on both and 20 HP. He's kind of crazy. He's kind of crazy, and he has nothing obviously for attack, special attack, or speed, but he doesn't use those. All he does is defend. That's all he does. So yeah, and his ability is sturdy, really good, honestly. Contrary, actually 1 second here. Contrary, Stuffed Cheeks, heal order, body press. Now here's my thought. Technically, it doesn't really matter either way. I don't have the salt cure on this thing. Does he normally get infestation, I think it is? I think he does. If he does, we can use him. Let's go level up. He gets struggle, rock throw safe. Where is it? Does he not get it? Oh no, we can't use the best thing that he has. Because he gets like a couple of the moves, because he gets Infest and he gets Salt Cure. And if he doesn't have either of them with this dude, Contrary makes Shell Smash power up his defense. You're correct. Yes, it does. It'll make him lower his attack, but his defense will go. So true. Contrary is actually a really good one. We don't have it, but it would be nice to unlock. It would be really nice to unlock. And unfortunately, he doesn't have enough. Like, I have not nearly enough candies to get a thing. Harvest is when you use a berry, he creates another berry, maybe. Yes, that's fine. I'm thinking what we do is we reduce the cost of this. I was kind of saving up for the passive drought. I don't really need it because we don't have the fire move, so all we have is like Flare Blitz, which is a mean move. Sturdy is better, in my opinion, just to mess with sweepers. Oh, I see what you got there. Yeah, I think Sturdy's probably better because he doesn't have any HP. So if he gets hit by something that just does like a super effective move, it's probably still gonna do the work to him. But yeah, you're probably right. I think what we do, we'll reduce this guy's cost. We're gonna bring somebody along here. Now, who do we want? Because I could probably reduce the cost of somebody else. Kabuto is really fun, but he's also really bad. Let's see here. Reduce cost 40. Okay, never mind. I've already reduced him once, so I should have expected that. I kind of wanted Aeron. He would have been nice. He would have been really good to have. What do we have for the 4 cost? We have Minior, who's really not that useful to us because we have Shuckle. He's not really that useful. Knackley, this guy also has Salt Cure, just like a thing, as his own move. I'm just gonna see here. Oopsie. There we go. 15 to reduce his cost. We can't do it. We can't reduce him. I don't think we can bring any of these. I'm just gonna bring somebody up here. So we've got Amora, which is really nice, but I might keep that for the ice run. Carbink, which is luck, but at the same time, we don't really need Carbink as well. I think we got enough for 1, right? Like, I think we're good with 1 defensive wall. We don't need 2. Cranidos might be interesting. We don't have his other thing, though. You know what's scary? Blissey transformed into a Shuckle, just a beast with 500 HP and the defensive stats of a Shuckle. Oh, yes. Oh, that's so bad. Does she literally have 500 base HP? I feel like that would be insane. I gotta check up her stats just for the curiosity. Blissey. Let's just see it is. Let's see it is. We have 255 maxed out. Yeah, 255 is the most you can get in a stat. That makes sense because it was based on the old model of the 8-bit games. I don't remember exactly how it worked. I raise you Shuckle in flip stat mode. Oh, flip stat would be incredible for a Shuckle. All right, so flip stat would be HP is speed, special attack is defense, and special defense is attack, right? That's how it works. In that case, it would actually be really bad now that I think about it in flip mode, because you wouldn't be able to move fast enough to do anything and you would have so little defense. Oh, that would be a good challenge run now that I'm thinking about it. Chansey, are you talking about Chansey or Blissey? Blissey is the 255. I don't know what Chansey is. Glass Cannon, yeah, exactly. Well, You would need his passive. Yes, you would. So what I'm thinking is it wouldn't even be a glass cannon, honestly, because glass cannons tend to be fast. It would just be like a cannon, just like a stationary cannon. It would be funny. I think it would be a great challenge mode. I don't know if I would get very far in that one. Chansey is its evil. Yeah, Chansey Blissey. It goes Happiny, Chansey, Blissey. Yeah, exactly. I'm thinking Cranny or Corsola, because Corsola we have everything for, and we also have Salt Cure with this. Ooh, that would be, actually, you know what? I'm going for it. Corsola I never get to use, and I think the Corsola we require the other regional form, but I'll check it out just out of curiosity. Yeah, we don't have anything for this, so its base stats are 410, which is bad. It's pretty bad. I'll still roll with it for now. Corsola because it has freeze dry. True. Yes, freeze dry is really good. All right, we got to go through our guys. We got to get them all set up. So let's get some natures together. This guy I think was a high attack. Yes, he was high attack, and then everything else. Well, he was good attack. He wasn't high attack. Soul Rock. I was trying to say Sorcoal. Soul Rock is not a great mon, but at the same time he can do some stuff. So we're gonna get something for his attack, which. Adamant works. I mean, I didn't even realize I had it, but Adamant works, so we'll get that, and we'll get the moves. Flare, what do we got here? Wait, huh? Here, just a second there, just a second. How do we have so many moves? Wow, I've never seen a mom with this many moves all at once. That's so cool. All right, we have Confusion. We'll put that there just so we have our, like, Fire and our Psychic moves. In place of Harden, obviously, I need to get Shell Smash. Like, it's so good. It's so good. Adamant works. Yeah. I mean, Adamant is probably his best nature. Don't get me wrong. I bet you're probably right. But Adamant is like, if we got it, I'll use it. I'm cool with that. Mighty Cleave. Ooh, that's so good. It's because Soul Rock doesn't have level up moves. All its moves are level 1. You're right. Yes, that's true. Soul Rock and I think Lunatone's the same way, isn't it? They both have the same thing, the same deal thing going. Exactly. No Tyranitar or Terrakion. So Terrakion has to be disqualified because I don't use Legends, Epics, any of that stuff. I only use like the base crappy mons. T-Tar, I kind of do want. I really think he'd be good. Now that I'm thinking about it, we have Mountain Gale and Shore Up. You know what? I might actually save him for our Dark run because of how good T-Tar is, and I definitely haven't done Dark. I think that we'll save him. He's really cool. I'm just gonna see here just for the sake of it. Harden, yeah, same thing. Okay, I thought so. I thought it was the same. He gets Rev Dance. Why does he get Rev Dance? He's a moon. He doesn't dance. Okay, I'll take it. That's fine. We don't need him. We've got the shiny Soul Rock. That's the only reason I'm bringing Soul Rock and not Lunatone. It's like using a memory mush on a Stone Evo. By the way, I think your on-screen text is incorrect. Gen 4 challenge, exactly. I didn't even update it. You're totally right. You're totally right. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to change that, solve this issue. So what challenge are we doing? We are doing Mono Rock. There we go. Thank you for pointing that out. We haven't quite gotten to the point where, and I'll just move this up and like right over there would be pretty decent for it, I think. That's a good spot for it. That's a good spot. But yes, absolutely. Thank you so much for pointing that out. That's awesome. This team is too defensive, in my opinion. I don't know if you have enough firepower. So basically, we have enough firepower. We have Shuckle. He has body press. He's going to do something. But yes, I feel like a lot of these are defensive. I think Choodle is really offensive, if I'm not mistaken. Choodle, Dreadnought, super offensive. Ooh, that attack is a decent stat. That's pretty good. I think it's the thing that we have that's a problem is our team is slow. I think our team is a little too slow. But we'll find something along the way. Rocks are known for being really slow. I would love to find an Aerodactyl, but I'm not going to add him to the team because he costs too much. He's 5 cost. And I would love him, but I mean, and we got Adamant Nature is also good, but he's just too high cost. He's just too high cost. Actually, ooh, I think I might want to do that because we have Acro, we have High, we have Stone Axe. Ooh. I mean, my team is slow and Mono Rock are kind of hand in hand. Yeah, to be fair, Rock is definitely the slowest type in the game by like just general type stats. Totally a thing. We should probably just go for straight up hardcore, just DPS and defense. And that's kind of a thing. I would like to get that, but he's just so high cost. Like we'd lose half our team on this guy. We'd have to drop at least 2 of these dudes to get that dude. I don't know if we can. We could keep 1, to be fair, but we couldn't keep Shuckle and Choodle gives us luck because they're both 3 cost. That's kind of the thing. And 13, we can't do that. Oh, there's so much to build. Like, all right, a lot of this game is really fun just because of the build ideas. Arrow does sweep the game. You know what? I love Aerodactyl. You know what? We're remaking the whole thing. Before I do anything, I love Aerodactyl. He's probably one of the, like, probably my favorite Rockmon of first gen. No question, actually. In terms of Rock in general, probably still up there with the top tiers. I'm going to bring the Solrock for the luck. I could bring the Larvitar. Ooh, I could bring the Larvitar. No, I'm going to bring the Shuckle. I think Shuckle I'm probably not going to beat the game with otherwise. I'll just let him sit there. So we'll bring this as our 3 team. Need an ice move on your team for late stuff. Very true. I think at least with the Shuckle, we can kind of outlast the Ray. I think we can kind of outlast the Ray with this guy because we can basically just sit there and body press him. And it's not going to do a whole lot, but he's not going to do much to us. I don't know. We don't have the one move that makes him beat Ray. That's the problem. This guy is obviously not going to do too much there. Shell Smash might do enough. Might even find a Sui. Avalugg would be incredible. You know what? Let's go for it. I think Avalugg would be incredible because he's a massive defensive wall and he would be able to deal with the Ray. That is true. Aerodactyl just has to be on the team. I think it's just a thing. All right, we're gonna nature Adamant is perfect. I don't need anything else. I literally got that as my first nature because I've never used him once. And we'll get Stone Axe here because I basically want to keep the types the same. So if I'm like a rock flying, I put the rock move first, then the flying, stuff like that, you know? Ancient Power, I mean, it's fine to have on there because Supersonic is supersonic, you know? So that's okay, and then we got like a more accurate rock move, even though it's not special, like it's not physical, it's special. I don't know. It's a thing, it's fine. We're not taking Supersonic. That's all I'm saying. We're not taking Supersonic. We got Solrock. Solrock was more offensive. I think we got his moves all set the way I want. Confusion, yeah, because all we got is Confusion, and that is not gonna be great. Morning Sun might be better. I don't even know if we need the Psychic move. I really, really don't. I think that probably we keep the Mighty Cleave and the Flare Blitz, and we just go for gold with that. Because, like, Confusion's not going to help him that much. He's not special. I'm going to get rid of this, and I'm just going to get Mighty Cleave there. Shell Smash probably right here. And then we're going to put Morning Sun there. I think that's our moveset to start with and to end with. That's fine. We're good there. Shuckle, last one. Manage nature, more defense. Oh, we have no natures for defense. Brave is not useful. Okay, should we just go for a literal jolly nature because we have no defense boosting nature? I kind of feel like either that or literally just like calm would be fine. Both of those would be fine. Jolly's not gonna actually help us at all, is it? I'm just gonna go calm because we don't need attack for anything. Calm probably, yeah, exactly, that's what I'm thinking. We don't have a defense nature for the only dude who gets like every bit of defense in the whole game. I love it. Your speed is 5, yeah, it's true. Your speed is 5 with this thing. Okay, I'm thinking that's gonna be our top because that is literally our best move. I don't care about stab moves with him because he's not gonna be good with them. Stuff Cheeks, Heal Order. Heal Order and Stuff Cheeks are both probably fine. Rollout is not going to do us all that much good, but I'll put it there, and then I'll just put Stuff Cheeks there, and then I'll put Heal Order here, and I think we're probably good. We're just not going to, I was thinking Bug Terra. All right, so we're going to get this one to Flying, this one to Psychic, this one to Rock, because Bug is like the crappiest type in the game. Like, I'm not even going to bother with the Terra on that. Sturdy we've already got. We have Gluttony and Sturdy. I'm just going to keep that. Levitate, I like that because Rock is really flimsy to ground. But we still have Aerodactyl, so we can technically do stuff. Rollout doesn't lock or increase in power. Oh, is that what's going on? Because I noticed that, yeah, that one has a, yeah, it has a P beside it, which means it's partially implemented. So yeah, I don't think Rollout ever locked, or rather, when you used Rollout, you had to then use Rollout again to get the benefit, but I don't know if it locks now that we're past Gen, like, 3 or some nonsense. So that's maybe a thing. I don't know. But yeah, I think we're good for now. Yeah. But I don't know which part is not partially implemented. Maybe nothing is. Find them on like Relicanth with Diamond Storm. You know what? I have a Relicanth and I like the look of Relicanth. We have Dragon and Wave Crash. Ooh, you know, that's not bad. I feel like, here, I'm just gonna see here just for the sake of, I think our team is set up. Diamond Storm, we don't have Diamond Storm. Ooh, we don't even have it. That would be really good. I'm gonna save him because we still haven't done our water run, so he might be good on that. I do know it's just a 30 move, but it's better than anything else. Yeah, like we don't have a rock move otherwise. It's just a thing. We'll just keep it because there's no other moves, you know? Like Stuffed Cheeks and Heal Order and Body Press, that's good. And then just something to fill the slot, you know? If you ever want to know why a move is P, the wiki contains that. Okay, I'm going to check that out at some point. I do usually have the wiki up, but I didn't check out for why that is. I actually was looking into it and realizing, like I checked up the event and stuff beforehand, just so that I knew kind of what the shiny rates and stuff were. Very decent. They even changed some events, which is really cool. But the thing that I was looking up was, I believe it was, oh my goodness, it was something to do with like the chances and the rates of monsters out of the machines and stuff, and I was checking to like a more deep dive into that. But that was the most recent thing. I didn't actually know that they would tell you why it's only partially implemented. I'm cool with that if I can figure that out. Anyway, at this point, Levitate, that's the only one we have. We got our shiny, I guess I'm gonna keep, oh, whoa. I didn't realize that looks so goofy. I got him as a tier 1. I did not know that. I thought I just got the tier 2. Oh, I don't know which one I want. I kind of want this one, but this one looks like traditional, like Chinese figurine kind of character now. What is that? Bleach had one. It was like a phalanx, and it was, I don't remember what that's based on. And I feel like that is either a Chinese or a Japanese traditional creature, and I know nothing about it, and I've always meant to look it up, and then I forget immediately after ending the stream. This one kind of reminds me of that for just the color scheme for some strange reason. I don't know. Anyway, I like the dark one though, so this one looks cool because the purple eyes and everything. Purple is probably my favorite color, so we're gonna keep that. Nature, Terra, we don't have any other abilities. We're good. I think we're ready to start. You get the highest luck value you have regardless of which variant. Yes, exactly. I did remember that one. I think somebody mentioned that one in a previous stream. Some people don't realize that. I bet you back then I didn't know it and somebody told me. Because let's be real, I barely even know some of the type matchups. It's the greatest thing ever. Like, I'll just forget what fairy is good against, you know? Just stuff like that. So thank you for pointing that out, just in case anybody needs that. Yes, no matter which color scheme you take, you get the highest luck value you've unlocked. That's really cool. I like that so much. Anyway, we're gonna go in. I have actually done some work with these. I'm gonna keep that file for now because that's a really good shiny file. And this one was Mono Ghost I was going for on this one, but it doesn't have, oh no, it does have the shiny charms actually. I could do that at some point. I'm gonna get rid of this one. Whatever this is, it's gone. It doesn't need to be here. You notice this is the one I actually caught my Solrock on too, which is really great. Fairy's like 5 gens old and still screw up on it. Yeah, exactly. That's where I am at. It's like, I should know this, but I'm never gonna know this, you know? Aerodactyl, stay it out. Aerodactyl, stay it out, because we're just gonna go ahead and acrobatics this thing into oblivion. Oh, he's so good. Oh, nice. Very nice start. Oh, I already had this. I had a Roaring Moon, and this one isn't even good for us. Oh, no, it is. It got Meteor Mash. Is Meteor Mash 90 power, 90 accuracy, raise attack? I think it was. I only recently got knowing it's weak to poison lockdown. Yeah, the poison thing, that makes poison good in this game. Otherwise, poison would be one of the worst types in the whole game. And it was for like 5 gens. But when they became good against Fairy, that immediately bumped them up into like the C tier. It was really decent. Don't give them any items or acrobatics becomes bad. Yes, absolutely. I'm always afraid of acrobatics, yes. Still need that Roaring Moon guy. Oh, I feel so good about it. I have so many. Actually, I wish I could trade one with you. If trading was in this game, that would be so good because I would give you 100 of those, Sandman, just to get you like not only the Roaring Moon, but literally like 31 stats because that's how many I've gotten. 90, 90, 20% attack +1. I thought it was that. So good thing that you confirmed it for me. That's awesome. I will destroy him with acrobatics. I should be using Stone Axe, honestly. It would probably be better. But yes, you definitely need some pokies. I'll keep this out. I'm gonna Stone Axe him. There we go. Oh, I love the move. Oh, that looks so cool. Because now they'll take a little chip damage just in case they would have survived. Great ball. All right, so we got Mono Rock, so people need to remind me when I come into a rock guy, I might kill him. You need to remind me, don't annihilate rock people. Rock people are good for this challenge. See, this is how bad I am at the game, you know? Okay, Weedle, easy kill. I'm just gonna Stone Axe him. And then we put up stones against probably a bird coming out next, which is gonna hurt it. Oh, Zigzagoon. High horsepower. I just wanted to see a different move. Rock people are people too, exactly. Yeah, rock people are people too. We're all equal opportunity around here. I'm getting the lure, and the reason being, if you get more chances at Mons, you get more chances at shinies. So I'm gonna grab the lures anytime I get a chance. These guys are both gonna get hurt by these rocks. We'll leave these out. Ooh, that's decent. And I wish I had an AoE, but that's fine. We'll just bop this, and we'll just, I mean, I could just Flare Blitz that. Rock Lives Matter, got him. This should kill, right? There we go. Pidgey's not good. Pidgey is not good at all. Oh no, I guess the money is fine. Now, if I come across a water type, that's gonna make this run incredibly difficult. If I come across a grass, Aerodactyl can deal with it. But a water type, that's gonna make things very tough for us. I think at this point we're gonna aggro this. We're going to just Mighty Cleave. It's still stab, it's decent. Let's just go for gold. We'll do some damage. Wow, Wooloo took that hit like a champion. Oh my goodness. All right, aggro, same thing. Same thing works because we're going onto the trainer, so don't need to set up anything. It's fine. We'll just move along and more Pokies. I get them now because then you don't need to get them later when you need them. Right now, we're building up like a surplus. Once I get to like 50, I'm good. I'm golden. Turtwig! Okay, it's fine. I think this is actually gonna work out for us because Aerodactyl can handle this. Because he's gonna turn into a, I believe, ground type as well, right? When he becomes whatever the Turtonator build is that he becomes afterward. Oh, of course I missed it. Of course I missed it. Twice! 90 accuracy moves. That's 3 times in a row. Come on. Hit him with that axe. There we go. Get him out of here. 90 accuracy moves are some of the worst experience I've ever had in this game. So, in case you're wondering why it is I'm losing my mind, it's because it's happened so many times. Is your accuracy down? No, that's literally my, like, here you go. There's my actual stats. Nothing has happened yet. It's just me losing out on the 90 accuracy. That's just a thing I do. Missing 3 times is really bad luck. All right, so let's calculate out. So 9, 18, okay, what is it? 1 out of 10, 1 out of 100, 1 out of 1,000 chance is what that would be. 1 out of 1,000 chance, missing 3 times in a row. That's incredible. That's just who I am. That's how we wake up. That's how we get out of bed. I bet you the Wooloo is going to be weak to this because of fire. Now, I think actually it checks for the physical before it checks for the fire though, so I might not do that much. Yeah, because that's what I'm thinking. It checks for physical damage beforehand, and then it doesn't matter what the element is. If it's a special hit, it's going to be fire, and that's kind of a thing. I should have actually healed there. That would have been a smarter idea, but that's fine. That's fine. We still don't have anything that we really need to worry about. I'll just get the potion and just do it this way, because that way we can deal with the big ol' Meowth. Now, I'm not going to catch this guy, even though he could have pickup, mostly because of the idea that, like, if you're in a challenge like this, I should just use acrobatics, honestly. I've been missing that constantly. There we go. If you're in a challenge like this, you can't actually use pickup or anything unless you could have used pickup with that Mon as a, say, a normal type in a normal challenge. If you could have used that Mon to fight, then you can use his abilities. Otherwise, you cannot, which is interesting. All right, I've got a ground move. I win. It's a Pichu. It's gone. Really? Oh, high horsepower probably is like a charge or something. That's fine. It's fine. It's cool. But I was expecting that I wouldn't get staticked on that one. Wing attack. We got aggro. Why would I need wing attack? We're good. We're good. Lure. I could probably refresh that because our luck has been pretty bad. And I can't get rid of that just yet. So it's kind of unfortunate. Oh, I'll get the Pokies. I think we'll get another lure by the time. We'll keep the arrow out. We'll just aggro. It doesn't matter. He would have been faster anyway. But quick attack isn't touching me. Ultra Ball. Okay, perfect. More of that. Decent, decent. Now, one of the things that I like to do is, even from the first level, I like to plan for the final fight. I was thinking about that flash and how much that could have just shut down the final boss. I didn't do it, but I think I'm kicking myself over that now, honestly. Oh, wow. Okay, Solrock did the work. And Aerodactyl was paralyzed. Well, it's fine. It's cool, too. Here, we're just going to do that. Since Solrock apparently can do it? Actually, Pancham probably has better defense now that I think about it. Solrock wants Rock Polish. Shell Smash is just insanely better. Why would I use Rock Polish? It's just so much better. All right, we're going to aggro, we're going to Flare Blitz, and we're probably going to live. There we go, perfect. Timber's kind of scary, a little bit, but only, I think, on the offense. But at this level, I guess, technically Solrock can eat that hit. We'll just Potion, get a little bit back. Squove it, just annihilate him. I just keep acroing because it's 100 accuracy. I don't have to worry. That's the big thing about it. Do I need to heal? I think I'm good. I think I'm good for now. We're just gonna smack that guy. I'm paralyzed, of course. Oh, we're faster now. Oh, really? Speed tie. Aerodactyl's fast. I keep forgetting how fast he actually is. I'll get a potion. I will heal up because paralyzed is risky at this stage of the game. And keep doing this. Bidoof is just useless. He can't even outspeed a paralyzed Mon. I love it. This has to be a trainer. Are you talking about the one that I was fighting before? Because yes, absolutely. Pokeball. I could get another rare candy and build up here. I'm just gonna see, like, what is his passive? Just out of curiosity. Passive is oh no, passive is not enough. Passive is Intimidate. Intimidate is one of the best in the game. Rockhead would be nice to have, I think, for him, because I think he gets, let's just see here. He gets Iron Head, which is not a thing. Giga Impact, which is not a thing. I thought he got the rock move that was like 150 and it hurts you hard. At 130 is very fast. Is he really 130? Ooh, he's as fast as a Crobat. That's not bad. And 105 attack is better than a Crobat. His egg moves. Okay, Swords D, Stone Axe, high horsepower. He doesn't get anything that's like recoil damage on egg. Really? I'm assuming I'll have to go to TM in order to get that. And you can't rely on TMs. His egg moves use Rockhead or not. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It might not. I mean, Swords D on an Aerodactyl, I don't know. I feel like that's a win right there, but I didn't get it, which sucks. All right, so at that point, I guess I don't really need the rare candies. I'll take another Poke and just get enough for like, when we come across a shiny, we're gonna get it. Maybe I'm confusing him with another Mon. Don't worry about it. Like, I was thinking, what is it? Rhyhorn, Rhydon, Rhyperior. I literally thought that his Rockhead would come in handy. I think it comes in handy for like takedown. I don't think he gets anything else. It might not be him, but yes, I've totally done that myself where I'm like, Rockhead's gonna be great for this dude. And then I'm looking through the moves and it's like, I would literally need TMs in order to make any use out of this ability. It's actually bad. Yeah, sometimes it's just a thing. We outspeed a Yungoos. I was gonna call it a Zangoose, but no, we outspeed a Yungoos. It's the same, but slower and less effective. And honestly, even with, what was the other evolution? Like, oh my goodness, what does Yungoos evolve into? I don't even remember. Looking at Mons, I'm probably thinking of Staraptor. That's true. Staraptor has Brave Bird at least, and I think he has the fire one as well? Or does he have the stone one? He might have one of the two. It's one of the two recoil moves. I think he has that as well. He would be nice for that, because Brave Bird not hurting you would be a decent move on a Staraptor. It would be a monster move. Ace Trainer. I can't fight an Ace Trainer with water types with a paralyzed arrow. Come on. Oh, he used Astonish like an idiot. Are you kidding me? Get it out of here. All right, Zora, easy. And paralyzed. Okay, well, there we go. Reckless, Rockhead passive, Head Charge, Egg, Flare Blitz, Egg, and Level Up, Brave Bird. He has all of that. Oh, wow. Okay, I've been paralyzed 3 turns in a row, haven't I? That's 25% in the new gens. Like, that's insanity. My luck has been really interesting these past weeks. All right, come on, dude. You just give me the bronze. Just get through this. That's a Shroomish. You can handle this. Struggle Bug? No, I don't really care about that. Like, not for a Shuckle, you know? Oh, I really want the shinies, but the Amulet coin's gonna set me up so much better. I gotta go Amulet. Okay, so when I did Mono Rock, I'd already used Aerodactyl and Archeops, so I got stuck with Minior. Oh no! I was sitting there like, we don't take Minior. I literally dismissed it. Thankfully, I didn't use a lot of rock types because I got to play Aerodactyl. This is awesome. I'm very pleased with this. And he's just been sitting here acroing and doing very well, other than the paralysis. I think at this point, power points, Ancient Power is not going to be useful. I'm not going to keep that. Mighty Cleave, I'm gonna go for a Morning Sun. That's fine. I'll get Soul Rock a Morning Sun because anytime you can get the heal. Also, I really love when I get the gem on 20s and not the 30 cycle. The 20 cycle is the best. So then you take E-Speed Egg or SD Egg. Oh wow, yeah, I can see that. That would be insane. That would be a crazy Mon to play. All right, so this guy is just like whatever. I think he does grass and he can do a couple of, can he? I think Ceylon, is it Ceylon? I might be mispronouncing that, but I think he's, I think he can do either grass or water or fire, if I'm not mistaken. I could be just completely wrong. Like, I'm sure that there's something to do with Ceylon that I'm just not thinking of. Like, I'm not really great at sort of connecting the dots between the name and what type they use, and he does have green hair. And the hair color tells you exactly what type they use. They always have the same hair color. It's just a thing. Honestly, think it should always be 30 cycle, but people complain it's too hard and at least the random 20 makes it easier on newbies. Yeah, 20 is way easier. I actually thought because I was getting 30 every single time I was playing the game for like 3 months, and I'm literally like, I streamed all of these games. So you could actually look at the backlog of constantly getting 30s and never seeing a 20 cycle. I thought they actually did that, and they just stopped it from being a 20. And then Sandman came in and said, no, I get 20s all the time, dude. You're just bad luck. Minior was okay, but it wasn't a fossil, dude. It had Shell Smash and Cosmic Power. Oh, yeah, that'll do it. I feel like if you've got one, you don't really need the second one, though, do you? Like, I think Shell Smash on Minior, because you can change him into an offensive form, should just be able to sweep the game. Because Shell Smash is just that good. They had a poll about it on the Discord, and the results were surprising. Oh, really? Oh, do tell, do tell. I think at this point I can go to Lake because I'm missing one of the water spirits, Mesprit. So I can actually get him in here on like a 1% chance. 50% change to 30, 25 to 20, 25 don't care. I love the 25 who don't care. It's like, why would you vote in a poll if you didn't care about the results? And why would you vote in a poll about a game that you care about if you vote to not care? It's weird. Logic, you know? The pool was only for information. Yeah. They balanced out a bit, but yeah. Yeah, that's kind of a thing. I don't know if it would be better, but I think that probably even now with my, with my Shuckle, I would prefer that as our defensive wall. I think that it still works. It helps to know who doesn't care about that. Oh yeah, that's true. You're right. You're absolutely right. All right, Soul Rock versus Shuckle on this. I'll keep the Soul Rock out, but I don't know if he's going to be that useful. Now that we've finally gotten rid of that, I'm getting rid of Slowpoke, and we'll just Mighty Cleave this Wishy. That's fine, because Slowpoke's dead. Like, he's gone. Aerodactyl's too good. And Wishy-Washy is the lowest stats mon in the game, so I wasn't worried about him. If enough users don't care, it allows the devs the freedom to make their preferred choice. Yeah, that's totally correct. You got a good point. You opened my eyes a little bit there. I played Max Payne 3. Damn, Rockstar butchered the character. Oh no. I need to start up the Max Payne series because I need to get invested in this character so that I can get to Max Payne 3 and ruin the entirety of the whole genre for myself. So I feel like that's a thing. But anyway, we got that. That's decent. I've got 40. I'm okay with getting a PowerPoint, and we'll get another Morning Sun because Soul Rock is kind of my backup. I need him. I need him to be at least semi-competent. At least for now. Like, maybe the Shuckle will get something later that I just didn't notice. I'll take the Pokey now. I'll get up to like 50. 50 of them is fine. 50 is right there where I need it to be. And we can just sit here and just constantly acrobatics because it's so busted. It's insane. All right, Psyduck and Ducklet. The ducks. All right, I think between the two of these, Ducklet's probably less dangerous. I don't know. Psyduck's not that dangerous. This is fine. Mighty Cleave is actually better. I'm just going to throw that at there because that way we hit the duck. So that's fine. And he's not super fast. Perfect. Get him out of here. I was thinking about it, but honestly, that's fine. I think Mighty Cleave is just inherently better. It totally hit. Yeah, never mind. The power points are worse. Hits even the target protects us. Oh, wow. That's not too bad. Rock Slide hits multiple things, but it's 90 accuracy. If you miss, they ducked. Got him. Yeah, exactly. So the game on itself is nice. The problem is the main character completely killed. Not an ounce of him remained. Oh, that's unfortunate. Because honestly, I play games specifically for the like the characterization, the plot, the lore behind it. If there's a lot of development behind the game, I really enjoy like looking into the background and figuring out, oh, these guys did an interview here where they started talking about the game. I like that stuff. If there's not a lot of that going on, or if they destroy it, like in this case, then it kind of ruins it for me. Painlessly painful. Got him. All right, so we got Grottle. Obviously, we can annihilate this. Acrobatics is going to annihilate whatever. Like, if he swapped out, it's going to kill it. It's a thing. Rock Slide, Actually, just a second. Do I need this? Do I need this? I would have Stone Axe. That's pointed stones. Now, from you guys and your interpretation of how good pointed stones or stone, whatever it is in this game, I don't find it to be that useful. Do we replace Stone Axe with Rock Slide, or do you think that Stone Axe is a superior move? Because that's a thing that I'm sitting here thinking about. Both of them are 90 accuracy, so I'm going to miss them both. However, I haven't seen pointed stones be incredibly useful, but I'm sure it's useful in ways that I haven't done. Oh, Ancient Power, you're right, totally. Yeah, I'll get rid of that. I'll leave that out there just in case people want to mention it, but yes, Ancient Power's garbage. So we can get rid of that, and we can keep what we got. Hatena's dead. There's no way. Hatena's not super defensive, is he? Fletchender, okay. We're gonna have to rely on some luck here. Let's get that Stone Axe. There we go. Perfect. That was gonna kill if it hit. So the main thing it helps with is breaking sturdy. You're totally right. That actually would be useful because we don't have a multi-hitting move right now. So that actually would help. I didn't think about that. As much as I'd love the XP charm right now, I think that we can get enough of those built up over the course of time. I'm getting the super lure because that way we get more chances at shinies and more chances at potentially getting like a rock water or something like that when we go into the like Choodle right there, literally right there. So I'm gonna do this. We're gonna keep him in. Soul Rock hopefully is the target. I'm gonna aggro that thing out of just out of existence, and we will. I think Choodle is probably slower than Soul Rock. Soul Rock's not super slow. I'll Morning Sun. I'll whiff one. That's fine. I'll whiff one because we can catch him. There's 100%. I hope you get the wind strides. Oh, the wind strides they're incredibly difficult to deal with. One thing I didn't do. Here, I'm just gonna get through this. Just gonna get through all that. We don't need that because he's not gonna do anything. Bite, that's fine. One thing I didn't do, this is how I tend to do challenge now. Game settings, we gotta go all the way down here. Enable retries is now off. We do not use retries. So if we get the win straights, we're gonna try to fight them. But if we lose, we lose. It's over. You insta-win if you beat them. Macho Brace is absolutely busted. True. Yes, that is very true. So we are not doing retries. I need to catch this thing. I'm just gonna throw a Pokey. He's not low enough right now. We'll just keep throwing until we get him. Oh, come on, one more. There we go, perfect. All right. It's not great, but he will evolve into a rock, so we do have another option to deal with. And I could get Pokies just to replace it, because we don't need the attack right now. We're good without the attack. Jupiter and Magikarp, I can't use either of these. I'm gonna Acro, because it's the best move we have, and then I'll just hit the Magikarp. Oof, that nature, yeah, I know. It's unfortunate, but we had to take what we could get there. Like, we had to get a rock type, or at least something that can be a rock type eventually. And his stats were okay, if I remember right. He's not a very fast mon, but I would have preferred like more HP, more attack on that. That would have been fine. We need to fix that up. I think that nature is terrible. That's the opposite of brave. What is that? Here, actually, I can just check. Never mind. I can just check. It is timid. Yes, which makes sense. Obviously, he wouldn't attack people if he's timid. It makes sense. I'll see if he's got any moves we can learn. Literally nothing. Okay, that's fine. I'm cool with that too. We'll get a heal. Slowpoke, easy kill. Yeah. Slowpoke is not that dangerous. Slowbro is a defensive wall. Like, Slowbro can do something. And we'll get the XP charm, make it up. There we go. It's a bit of a refund for having to take what we did. Acrobatics is our only fully accurate move, and I've missed too many moves to want to take those chances. We're gonna rare candy since we got Arrow there. That way we can push him past. Roar, not that big a deal right now, so I'm not gonna bother. Ooh, this might be a nice way to replace it. Now, Rock doesn't resist Rock, so Aerodactyl is actually in a position on this guy. Shuckle might be able to do something here. What I'm thinking is, I'm gonna go to Shuckle and just weaken him down a little. Should have great IVs. Yes, that's the thing. Oh, Body Press might actually kill him now that I think about it. Our defense is too good. Stuffed Cheeks eats its Hellberry. We don't have a Hellberry. That doesn't matter. I'm just gonna roll out. Wow. Okay, Shuckle got battered. I should have probably Body Pressed. I wish he would have missed that one. That would have been so nice. And I would have had to heal twice. Doesn't matter. Solid Rock, get out there and start doing some work, buddy. You're gonna mighty cleave this dude. He's immediately dead. Oh my goodness. All right, Aerodactyl, get out there, buddy. You got this. I might need to actually flee, but I'm gonna high horsepower now. There we go. Rock Tomb. That's not good. We still outspeed him. You know what? Nothing ventured, nothing gained. We've only gotten 30 in. Let's go for it. Oh, we're dead. We're dead. It's over. There's the run. I had to. Like, we didn't have the team. You got one chance. Yeah, that's what it was unfortunate. Oh, we don't need this. We're going back. We're doing the rock run. We got this. It's gonna be a thing. Boop, 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 boop. There. So we're gonna do that. I think the team was fine. I think that we just didn't have what we needed to deal with that one mon. You had Ultra? Okay, so basically one of the big things that I've noticed, if you have max HP, the ball actually multiplies by a percentile of like effects on the mon and HP lost. So if you have no effects on the mon and you have no HP lost, it's gonna multiply by 0. So at that point, Pokeball is the same as Ultra, so I was saving the Ultra. But I probably shouldn't have. I probably shouldn't have bothered. Here, we're just gonna go here and Ribbon. No, we don't want that. We're gonna get that Aerodactyl back. He is right up there. Perfect. I might be incorrect, but I believe I did some research on that, and I think that's how it goes. Now, third mon here. What was our third mon? Shuckle? Our Shuckle was pretty lame as a defensive wall, honestly. I feel like until I get Salt Cure, he's not good. I think that's kind of the thing. Once we get Salt Cure, he can sit out there and heal order and do his nonsense. What if we just changed him up and grabbed somebody else for a bit more type coverage? Because that's kind of a thing too. He's not really useful outside of a fighting move. So I think Relicanth with Dragon Dance Wave Crash is a nice one. I think probably Shieldon just because of Steel type. The only thing we fear is fighting, but he has Body Press and King Shield. Let's just see here. His stats are 118 with the base. Are you kidding me? 168 normally. Carbink Walls right. True, Carbink. Actually, I thought about that, but Carbink is totally a thing. I was thinking about that as our defensive wall anyway, so I guess I'll just go with it. And he's a shiny. It's very decent. We're at 9 out of 10. We don't have enough to... Maybe we have enough? We have enough to reduce cost. Okay. I can get something that's 2 cost and get a better team together. So we have Ice. We don't need that anymore because we'd have the Fairy type. That's the big thing. Cranidos is just going to stay pure rock, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm just going to check him out. He get 125 attack right off the bat. He's really slow, but oh, that attack power is insane. He stays pure rock, though. He's got nothing else. Slugmaw's basically useless. I don't know if we'd bring him. I kind of want to bring Corsola. I'm going to do it. We don't have any other slots. I'm going to bring Corsola. That's fine. And Body Press, Sparkly, Guard, and Shore Up. I've actually set this one up appropriately, I think. We just need to check natures because I might have gotten someone else. He's 150, 150, and then 50 and everything else. So we get up defense, down attack. Probably is the best nature for him. This thing here I've not set up at all. I don't even know what Corsola's stats are. I just checked them. 65 on special attack is terrible. He's got good defenses, I guess, but he's basically just there because we don't have any more stuff. If Bonsley is Accelerock, ooh, Bonsley with Accelerock, let's check. We have Sturdy, we have Rockhead. What's Accelerock? Is that, oh, that's the move. Oh, actually, you know what? Not a bad idea. Sure, I'll go with that. I'll go with that. No Corsola. We don't need that. We'll get a better Water Rock because there are a few of them. I think we'll do that and we'll get Bonsley because we got Swords D, we got Strength Sap. We're actually probably fine. And he's probably going to be defensive, let's be real. I don't think he's going to be great for anything. Does he evolve, is the question? Pseudo, yes. Pseudo doesn't evolve? Yes. So Pseudo is our best. He'll be another defensive wall, but he's not super good, but he's technically better because he has better attack power, and we can actually do something with him. So we'll go with that. He's got attack, he's got defense. Relaxed is a good nature for him if we want a defensive wall. And we don't have an attack, so I'm gonna go relax. That's fine, because he's got slow speeds. Actually, do we want to do that? If we're going Accelerock strategy, do we want to do that? No, we do, because Accelerock is priority. It's not actually speed increase. Okay, that's fine. Perfect. All right. I think I kind of want a base rock move there, but I'll put Accelerock here for now, and we'll maybe change things up as we go. Fake Tears. I don't think this is ever going to come in handy. I'm just going to get the Strength Sap, or actually Swords D there, and then Strength Sap down here. I think that's probably a good thing. And maybe like Flail or something. I don't know. There's nothing really great there. I'll put Fake Tears there just because we have nothing good there at all. So we'll go with that. I think we're good here. Ability, Rockhead or Sturdy. If he can take advantage of Rockhead, then that would be a thing. We're not renaming him just yet. If you guys have name suggestions, by the way, go ahead and churn them out. I'll throw the name on the guy. Like, I have no problem with that. But I don't tend to come up with them very well, so it's kind of a thing. All right, level up moves. Let's see what we got here. We have Sucker Punch, Rock Slide, Counter. Double Edge is the only one. Egg moves, maybe? Sappy Seed, that's not recoil. That's fine. At some point, he needs to learn Mimic to evolve. Does he learn it? Yes, 16. Okay, he can evolve at 16 or 17 probably because he'd have to learn the move first, you know? So 17 is a good level up. That's fine. I will definitely replace Fake Tears with that then because Fake Tears is not useful for our team. I think we're going to go Sturdy. Game Freak is rude for some stuff. Give the guy who has high attack and nearly no special attacking moves a level 1 special defense drop move. Yeah, exactly. It's a pretty powerful move. What can I say? All right, Carbink. I think obviously, oh wow, we had Sturdy on his his hidden ability. That's not bad. Clear Body, I like not losing stats, but Sturdy is kind of the best thing. Do we need that on a Carbink though? Because we have 50 HP instead of the 20 that our Shuckle has. I don't know if we actually need it because I don't think he's getting one shot by anything. I think we go Clear Body and not lose stats. I don't know if that's a smart idea, but I feel like it's about right. Shiny, the Shiny looks way better. Shiny looks so much better. So many special attackers learn Screech, for example. Yes, exactly. I don't know why they do that, but, you know, for some reason, they just feel like maybe you're going into doubles battles, because that's a VGC tournament, and I think that's like the actual official tournament is doubles. So yeah, I can see that. Not even 100 accurate. Yeah, Screech should probably be 100 accuracy. Now, just out of curiosity, Fake Tears, manage moves, is still 100 accurate. Okay. Why would they not make Screech 100 accuracy? Because everybody can learn it? Because I feel like Fake Tears is pretty common too. That's so weird. Like, that was the Glare versus Thunderwave thing. Everybody could learn Thunderwave, almost nobody could learn Glare, so Glare is 100 accuracy. Makes sense for that. But I don't know, it's probably a thing. It's just Game Freak allowing people to play different playstyles. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, is they're probably playing towards like a doubles battle, or I think there's triples, but it's not a tournament. Like, doubles is VGC, if I recall. And that's literally just the only official main tournament right now. Wouldn't want to use Screech and then swap, but other people do. Yeah, I'm not as big on that, but yeah, I can see people wanting to do that. Solid Rock would be okay, but we're not taking a 4 times effect, unless I'm not thinking of Fairy. Steel is actually 4 times super effective. I didn't see, once again, forgot Fairy for a moment. It's what I do. All right, we're going to change up his Terra type. Fairy is obviously the best one. Anytime we can get rid of the rock type, we'll do it, because we're going to have a rock type Terra at some point. So we might as well get rid of these and like give us more options. So this can just hard wall a dragon. Just be done with it. He could probably hard wall him honestly normally, because rock actually walls the flying types, but you know, stuff like that. I think Clear Body's better. Sturdy is probably better than Rockhead. I think at this point, we're probably good, because Bonsley doesn't need a gender to evolve, Carbink doesn't get one, Solrock is just a rock, and Aerodactyl is just a guy. I think we're good to go. We're gonna go with this, and we'll go here. Perfect. So we gotta start again, but Aerodactyl still did most of our work, and now we have Carbink, who's probably better at walling things. I think he's probably better, so we should be good. I call him a he. Solrock is just a rock. Well, you know, I mean, Solrock is a wonderful just a rock. How about that? That might rude. Amazing. We're gonna Stone Axe him. There we go. That's our son. Got him. Honestly, Solrock is not that great, I will say, but he looks amazing. He looks so cool. I'm gonna eat the lure right now and just go for it. I do think Solrock looks kind of awesome. At least the shiny version. Like the original version, I mean, yeah, he's just a Solrock. He's just a rock. But this guy, he's more than just a rock. Ooh, he's so awesome. So we got this. Obviously, those rocks are doing a little bit of damage. I could just kill whatever I want here, honestly. I'll just hit the same dude. Tell that to Tate and Liza, they kicked my ass. All right, so I was actually playing through on my own just like before the stream. And yes, Tate and Liza almost beat my team too. It was kind of a thing. They're mean. Like, they are a weird power creep in the 3rd gen. When you get to their dungeon, it's not even a power creep. It's a, what is it? Difficulty, something. Difficulty spike. They were a difficulty spike for me when I was playing those games. I don't understand why either. Big Nug, not a whole lot of money at this point. I'll get the Ultra, that's fine. I could have gotten the voucher, but if it was a red one, I would have grabbed it. Ultra Ball is probably better for our run. We're gonna smack this guy though, because Acrobatics is kind of the go-to move for Aerodactyl. He's such a monster. Charcoal, ooh, that's debatable. Solrock is the only one that could use Charcoal right now. Super Lure is kind of for shinies right now. Also a large level jump out of nowhere. Yeah, that's the thing too. It was one of those things. Apparently Tate and Liza double teaming you can happen in PokéRogue, but I've never actually seen it. I have. They actually do fight you as a gym leader, both of them at once. It does happen. It's so cool. I like that they kept that because that was their theme. I did drop the thingy, but that's only because it was for one move, so I'm not too concerned. I kind of want shinies. We're just going to bot this, though, because this is Bidoof. Bidoof doesn't matter. Every wave has a 33% chance to be a double battle. Really? Interesting. Oh, it's the same double battle odds with Tate and Liza. Okay, so you could fight one, the other, or both, and I just happen to get the luck of it. Okay, that's interesting. I like that. Mega Brace right off the bat. I think Mega Aerodactyl's a thing. Yeah, let's just see. It is. Oh, yes, we're getting that Mega Brace. Right away, I can't argue with it. I just can't. It's just too good. Lures can increase this, guaranteeing all battles are double with 2 lures except for boss battles. Oh, so are they Ancient Ruins? Were they Ancient Ruins? I feel like they probably were because of the psychic theme. Yes. I don't remember exactly. 2 lures should guarantee double Tate and Liza. Okay, so that's fine. And then I had 2 lures up because as you can tell, I'm grabbing them as soon as I can. Yeah. All right, so Arrow, Soul Rock, those are kind of still our guys. High Horse, and I can just Mighty Cleave because the Bug. Bug are weak to everything. Bugs have 7 major weaknesses in the game. It's really bad, and that's not accounting for the things they can't hit. That's just things that hit them super effective. It's incredible. Max power points. I can't argue with just full up Morning Suns. Sure, let's go for it. Poochie and Purloin, we can bop these. I'm pretty sure Acro kills... Poochiena's useless. It doesn't matter. Poochiena is like the worst. I think Purloin's pretty bad too, but Poochiena can't do any damage to Soul Rock. Are you kidding me? We'll get more Pokies. Just build up a little bit to the end. The wiki will tell you. Yeah, I'm thinking there's a lot of stuff I gotta look at the wiki for. Water is the worst type we can have. This would have been a Water Steel, so that's actually probably the worst Mon we can have to fight. This is gonna be an issue, honestly. Piplup's gonna be a problem. All right. What do we have that is rock that can beat a water and or a steel type? Rock ground is gonna get annihilated. I don't know what we have here that could beat him. That's so bad, because that's like the worst guy we could have fought. I ordered again, I need to stop, oh no! But Bug is also one of the few psychic counters. Yeah, that's true. Well, Psychic is countered like hard-walled by Dark, and Dark is significantly stronger. Diancie does not stop a steel type, unfortunately. Diancie is going to be double super weak to it. It's not great. Unfortunately, Diancie is going to get smacked, because it is also Fairy and Rock, isn't it? I think Carbink and Diancie are both the same type, if I'm not mistaken. Water Rock can handle it, and there's a few more we can find. Yes, it could probably handle it better than most things. It's very weak to steel. It totally is. Steel is too overpowered as a type. It's way too overpowered. Of course I missed a 90 accuracy move. Are you kidding me? Get rid of this thing. Okay, there we go. Of course I missed a 90 accurate again. It's just my deal. Egg Voucher Plus. That's what we'll take. We'll take that. I probably have a couple here or there. I should have healed up. Aerodactyl probably doesn't want to appreciate that. But we'll get the Egg Gotcha. We got a couple. Yeah, this is fine. So we'll just get some shinies. Decent shinies. Legendary? Couple of rares. I can't complain about a rare, you know? Like, if you get 4 commons and a rare, that's pretty decent. Oh, it was that I was looking into as well. I was looking into, the chances for you to, like, the game to fail safe into giving you a rare, an epic, or a legendary egg. So, if you get 9 commons without a rare, you're guaranteed for your next one to be a rare. If you get 59, you're guaranteed to get an epic if you haven't gotten an epic at that point. And if you get 412, you're guaranteed the next one that you get would be a legendary if you've gotten 412 commons between legendaries. And I think, honestly, I kind of went through a stint like that because I didn't get a legend for months. So yeah, Fairy takes double from Steel. Never understood this buff on already overpowered type. Yeah, I feel like the problem is Fairy would, if you account for them being the, like, King Arthur Fae, then yes, they'd totally be weak to steel or at least iron. The whole idea of cold iron and all that nonsense. It's not really. Cold iron is literally just iron that's cold to the touch, and then it became a thing in D&D. But basically, yes, absolutely. The reason that they are weak to it is because of the whole iron trope thing. The problem being, they need to get rid of some of the things that steel is resistant to. Like, steel should not be resistant to, say, I think they should be resistant to grass. They shouldn't be resistant to, what is it? Psychic, for example. Psychic has nothing to do with steel. Like, you can lift a steel thing and throw it. You can, well, you can't really attack the mind, I guess, of a steel thing, but if they're literally creatures, they would still have a mind. It's just weird. And Psychic, you have 10,000, what is it? Alakazam is 10,000 IQ. He should be able to interface with machines. So maybe that's a thing. Offensively poor compared to some other simpler types like Fire or Rock. Not as much as you would think. So Fire and Rock, I think, are both strong against 4 different types and weak against 4 different types. Like, they're resisted to Fire and Rock. Steel is strong against 3 different types and resisted by 4. So it's actually pretty close. It's surprisingly close. Steel is just insanely better than every other type. Frankly, I believe Fairy should have been weak to Bug just to give this type a little buff. That would have been nice. One of the big things is I was looking into that, why Fairy is resistant to Bug. It was actually based on the Mothra myth, believe it or not. And like a couple of other myths that are aside from that, but they're all kind of based on Mothra at the end of the day. And it's the idea that the fairy creatures, the servants of Mothra, who are, I forget what they call them, they are basically always tending to Mothra and always kind of like waiting on it, so they would know everything about it. And it's obviously a god. It doesn't really care about them. So it's kind of a thing. So that's kind of what it's based on. I think I probably should have healed, but that's fine. We'll probably, well, fake it's gonna kill. Never mind. Okay, that's fine. I think we can deal with this with Solrock. Solrock's fine. We got this. It's gonna take 2 hits, but it's fine. I just feel like if any type needs a gimme, it's Grass. Grass would really love a gimme. We'll bop this dude with a Flare Blitz. There's no way. Grass is demonstrably the weakest type only by type, but the difference between Grass and Bug is Grass's things that it's super effective against are significantly more dangerous than the things Bug is super effective against. Bug being super effective against Dark, for example, that's its best type. Psychic, the only thing that's scary about those is those Mons have insane stat pools, but Bug is strong against Psychic, Dark, and Grass is the weakest type otherwise. So not super great otherwise, whereas Grass is strong against Water, which is like an A tier type, Ground, which is like an A tier type, and Rock, which is actually like a B tier type. They're all really good typing. So Grass is better in the meta, but technically worse as a standalone type by itself. So yeah, both of them should get buffs, but I think that Bug really needs some love because Bug is pathetic right now, unfortunately. Mighty Cleave, I think that hits that, and we can aggro this because it's gonna die. It's just so easy. I like Nickit, but he's not strong, you know? He's not strong. And Zubat, I like him as well, but he needs to evolve to get strong. He's really good later on, just not right now. But yeah, hot takes from me. Bug and Grass are not great types, you know? It's kind of a thing, and Steel is, of course, super overpowered. Most Dark and Psychics are faster than most Bugs, and Bug type doesn't even have priority. Yes, you're absolutely right. Bug type, I don't think, has a single priority move in it, which is very weird. Yeah. So yeah, absolutely. Bug is even worse because of its limitations. First impression, right, they do have one, but first impression is literally the first round. You can play around that pretty easily because you can't, obviously you'd have to swap out and then back in to get first impression working again. So yeah, it's a little tougher. They should just get like a 40 power priority move like everybody else seems to have, you know? We don't need this. We already made that mistake. Pokeball, we still need to build a few of these up. I will eventually find a shiny. I have been 360 before this stream starts, 360 plus. What is it? 360 plus rounds or stages between getting shinies. So yeah, I feel like I need to get one. I am due one at some point. We're gonna Mighty Cleave this dude. I'm just gonna hide horsepower this. He's gonna have Sturdy. I should have known that. I thought about it at the last second, and Rock doesn't resist Rock, which it should. I don't care what people say, it should. It doesn't really matter though. We actually ended up hitting him there, so it's fine. High horse again. Easy, easy. We would have gotten rid of him no matter what, so we're fine. Easy, easy, easy. And rare candy, more Pokies. I'm fine with this. We haven't quite gotten the level disparity. Honestly, we're 14 in, and I just barely got Solrock to 10. And I can just do whatever I want here. That's fine. We'll just bop. Just go straight for it. Easy, easy wins. No, honestly, I'm a little disappointed in Bug because, yeah, the bugs themselves are kind of the biggest issue with Bug. I don't really need either of these. I'll take the Super Lure. That's fine. Just to refresh it. We'll keep this and Pointed Stones. Little bit of chip damage. Oh, I have nothing left. Ooh. I probably should have actually swapped over to Acrobatics because of my luck, but we can deal with these guys. I'm pretty sure neither one is hurting me. Solar Beam. If you have a Drought Setter, Solar Beam is incredible. If you don't, it's a really bad move. Ugh. There should be a Bug version of Pixelate, like call it Hive Mind. Oh, that would be so good. See, you come up with incredible ideas for stuff like this. Give Bugs access to Stab, Quick Attack, or Extreme Speed. Yes, 100%. Because then they wouldn't need to make a new move or try to like make new playstyles. Literally just give them an ability. Now, mind you, that'll help certain Bugs. It won't help all of them. That's the big thing. I'm going to give this to Carbink because that's our defensive wall. So Zinc is special defensive, I believe. Yeah, totally. I love that I have the stream on the side there and I can just look at it whenever I need to. It's totally specialty. Perfect. We'll keep these out. Easy, easy. Bop those two dudes. I don't have a psychic move with this thing, but I'm just going to hit whatever I need to because both of these are bad. Poochien is not going to be able to... I did more damage to myself than the Pooch will do to me. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. We'll get some more Pokies. Nickit. I'm getting the Aerodactyl back in there. He's just the best at the front, you know? Acro, easy kills. Easy, easy wins, no question. And at this point, Lure, to stack the two lures up. Now, I will go ahead and I'm going to let the Pichu kind of do what he needs to do because I'm Flare Blitzing this. I'm not letting my Aerodactyl get paralyzed again. He's our sweeper. Bonsley wants Rock Throw. Accelerock is just better because this is 90 accuracy. I'm good with this. I don't need that. We need Mimic is what we need. Yeah, I got Static, see? It's like a 33% chance for that too. Oh, 8 eggs. Let's check it out. I like to check out the eggs if we have few of them. If we have too many, I'll just like go to the end screen. But I like to check out and see what we get. Like we got a Yamper, that's fine. Spheal. Spheal is one of those mons I feel like is good to a certain extent, but I kind of overhype what its actual value is. I think I can acknowledge that too. I just remembered the Mega Aerodactyl's thing. Yes, we got the Mega Stone or the Mega Brace already. So all we need is the Aerodactylite. It's so good. If we could be super lucky, getting a Mega Aerodactyl would sweep through this whole thing. Like, it would be incredible. Gothita, that's fine. I've never used Gothitelle ever. Cubchoo, I have used him. I didn't really do very well, but that's fine. And Rowlet, who got Shadow Bone. Ooh, look at that. Relical. I was sitting there like, oh, that's it. That's it right there for half a second. I'll take the Relical. There's still a lot of money. Like at this stage of the game, it's really decent. Teddy and Fampy, easy kills. Easy kills. These are our two guys who avoid ground moves. Like, I think we're fine. I think we're just okay to do whatever we need to do. Like, they would not have been able to hit me. Well, actually, he rolled out. Oh, really? I thought he'd take more damage than that. That's impressive. I should have healed there. That's fine. We're going to be fighting whatever we fight at 20. We're fine. Amulet Coin, kind of the same gameplay as what we had last time. I'm cool with that. Foul Play is actually really decent for a mon that can't do attacks. Bonsly already can, though, can't he? I think he gets good attack. Yeah, he does. He gets 100. Never mind. Now, here's a question for me. I don't know how Foul Play actually works. Do you like use your attack stat and then add your opponent's attack stat to it? Or is it use the higher of the two? Or how does that work? Maybe somebody here knows. I'm going to take a drink while I figure that out. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, I feel like I've looked that up at some different time and then just forgotten it. And it never stuck. I don't know. I kind of feel like just Amulet Coin, like what is Dark type good against? Dark is good against Psychic and it's good against Ghost. And I think that's it. We currently have Aerodactyl just hit a Ghost because he's going to kill them. They almost always have super low defense. And honestly, nothing that they're super great against. I don't really need the coverage, honestly. I'll just take the Amulet Coin because we need the money. We need the money. We need a little bit of money. We didn't get the awesome 20 cycle. We got the 30, which is kind of unfortunate. Oh, Morning Sun maybe will heal. But Neary's not scary. It's, what is it? The other bunny. Oh my goodness. The one that does, I don't remember. I shouldn't have actually Morning Sun again. But what is his evolution? I forget so much of these Pokemon. It's incredible. Oh my goodness. Whatever his evolution is the scariest thing you can find in the plains. And it's so mean. Speaking of scary, we don't need that. We'll get rid of that. Scary Face is good for the final boss. We'll save it up for then. Oh god, Banir, yeah, it's so crazy. Like the actual evolution is insane. Squawkabilly is also kind of mean. Lopunny, that's it. There we go. See, I just rely on chat. You guys just come up with this stuff immediately. Like, yeah, you know, you should know about Lopunny if he's that scary. Oh yeah, he's terrifying. All right, we got fast guys again. Technically possible to run into him at wave 20. That's what I'm saying. He's the scariest thing you can find on that route. He is so creepy, so dangerous. Mega Lopunny is a thing too. You can actually run into like a base Mega Lopunny just randomly with one of these dudes. That's kind of incredible. Also, I think I missed my move, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I did. Oh, I faked out. Okay, never mind. He faked out. I don't feel so bad. Solrock wants to learn Rock Slide. Mighty Cleave. No, Mighty Cleave is better. Never mind. We're good. We'll just Stone Axe and we'll just Flare Blitz. There we go. Perfect. He needed to go. He needed to go. Nah, you can't do that. I'm assuming you can probably like run into him with a trainer maybe, but maybe not on the actual routes. Yeah. Lopunny is actually less dangerous at wave 20 than Baniri. Oh, do tell. I'm just kind of curious. What's your, because Baniri runs Frustration. Lopunny runs Frustration too. Lopunny has run Frustration all over my team before. The rock types actually can eat that up. Rock and Steel will be really good to deal with that because Frustration ain't touching them. But, because they're like, not only are they resistant, but they're also incredibly defensive, both of them. I think actually Steel on average is higher defense than Rock, and Rock on average is slower than Steel, making it worse in both of the areas. It's kind of incredible. X accuracy, obvious. I mean, do we even need to ask about this reward? I gotta take it. I did not know Lopunny could spawn with frustration. I have seen it happen. It has wrecked my whole team. It has annihilated us doing frustration. Yeah, Baniri is also mean with that though. Like frustration with I think it starts off as one of the lowest friendship mons in the game. It is insanity how much damage it can do because it's stab too. Like it's so powerful. It's way too good. All right, obviously now that I can hit things, I think I could go away with acrobatics and do what I need to do. I can at least hit with my rock moves, which is good. All right, we got 40. I'll get the rare candy. I'm kind of falling behind a little bit. I'll get the Aerodactyl level. Furfrou. I always like to check for the typings because they have different color schemes too. Aerodactyl obviously has to hit that Furfrou. I think they both do, honestly. I think we have to just deal with him because he can get pretty mean. I can't have that. There we go. We had to get rid of that thing before it did a thing. It's worse, remember? Yeah. Oh, because bosses have their passive. True, yeah, that's a thing. What would Lopunny's passive be? I forget what that one was. So it's adaptability, stab, frustration. That's what it is. I couldn't remember what his passive was, but I'm sure it was good. Yes, absolutely. Smackdown, who's getting this? Ooh, you know, guard split probably isn't as necessary as Smackdown because Smackdown's not super great, actually. Guard split's not super great either. Employs psychic power to average its defense, special defense with those of the target. This is kind of a one-hit game. I don't think we need guard split until the final boss when he starts like stacking things. We'll make that an option for later. Maybe for the Ray, but he doesn't tend to like buff himself. He just hits hard. Like that's all he does. And I'll Morning Sun because I have 8 of them. I mean, it's fine. We'll at least get this guy ready for the final fight without having to pay money, you know? Lure, we still have a lure going. I will potion. Potion for free. Soothe Belt on the arrow because arrow's awesome. Okay, perfect. 2 Furfurs. This is gonna be problematic. You have Sap Sipper for that. Oh, do I have Sap Sipper? I don't know if I do. I have nothing passive on these guys. So what you see is what you get. Yeah, I got nothing. All right, that's fine. We'll just keep these out. We got a little bit of chip damage. We got to deal with one of these. There we go. Oh, okay, that's fine. Did he flinch me? Perfect. Okay, Furfur is faster. That's what I had to remember. Oh no, yeah. That move takes stat buffs and heals. Yeah, that's the thing. It's kind of a thing. Well, anyway, we can bop this thing. I think we're still fine. The attack speed or the attack drop won't matter at all because we're going to get reset, so that's fine. Rare candy, Pokies, we'll take the Pokies. I could have taken the rare candy there, but I'm at 19. I caught up a little bit. And he's still, he's gonna hurt. He's gonna hurt a little bit. Stone Axe Acro, I think, is what we do. Because then whatever comes out is going to take the Stone Axe damage. There we go. So we get a little bit more ahead. That's fine. If he throws out a flying type, it's gonna hurt that thing. Bonsley wants block. Block is not that great. I like when they swap because they're bad at swapping. Stone Axe because we're 100 accuracy, so now I can hit him, and Aerodactyl does outspeed him. Even at his max, I think Aerodactyl outspeeds him. So move takes stat buffs and heals. I forget what it's called. Oh my goodness, what are you talking about? I'm not remembering. I'm not recalling. But yes, absolutely. I feel like I know kind of what you're talking about here. One thing, actually, I forgot to do something, which is so good. There we go. This is the great thing about the stream is halfway through, I'm setting things up. It's phenomenal. Oh yeah. Resnos to devs, AI swap stupidly. Oh, don't tell anybody. No. That'll make it so much more difficult for me. I'm not good at Pokemon. You can't do that to me. All right, we got through that. That was pretty easy. We got our shiny charms back. Max Lure is perfect. I'm just gonna see if Bonsley, he can learn some nonsense, but I don't really care. And I think we'll just take the Max Lure. Oh, actually, first things first, we need to take at least a couple of potions because we have the money from the crazy amount of relic gold we just got. Maybe we'll get a shiny one of these days. I am really unlucky about this shiny luck. And we're gonna Mighty Cleave. It's fine. Just deal with them. Just get rid of them. Mighty Cleave is mean. I need more of those though. Okay, Zen Headbutt. Ooh. You know what? Zen Headbutt's gonna be decent actually. I kind of think we drop the Flare Blitz, keep the Mighty Cleave. Shell Smash probably because we need that sweep. Zen Headbutt. Do we need the Flare Blitz because of the damage we take from that? It is type coverage. I'll get rid of Morning. We still have the power points on that though. He's not our wall. I'll get rid of Morning Sun. I think it would probably been a smarter idea to go Mighty Cleave. I'll do this. He does get Zen Headbutt, which is interesting. So at least then we have a move. Pro tip, the 2 waves before and after a scripted battle cannot be a trainer battle. Ooh, I did not know that. I will take that into consideration. I like this. I like learning a few new like tidbits every stream. That's always fun for me. I guess I can get the Pokeball. Eviolite, is that useful for the Bonsly? Bonsly's probably not nearly good enough to take advantage, right? 95, he'd be good at defense, but we don't really need that. Pseudo is 115, 65. He gets a lot of Special D, actually. Ooh, for Special D, I kind of feel like we just keep it. We'll just go with the Poke. So they can if there's something like Mysterious Challenger event. That might be the case too, because events I think can spawn up anywhere. They can spawn up at like, what, 29, for example. I'll get an event. So yeah, but not if it's like a scripted trainer battle. Like this is going to be X trainer, I'm assuming. I argue what I said is still a correct statement. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking you were saying, is that it was probably like, you can't get a trainer just normally, but you can get an event no matter what. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. A Mystery event in and of itself is not a trainer battle. Yeah, exactly. Flare Blade, Shell Smash, Zen. I think Zen is going to do it, because Stab. We got the numbers on this one. We got the numbers, and we have X accuracy, don't we? Oh no, we ran out. Oh, it was a risk. Ooh, it was a risk. PokéRogue, welcome back, Necro. How are you doing? It has been way too long, hasn't it? A mystery event can have a battle, but it isn't a trainer battle by itself. Yeah, that's kind of the thing. Will-O-Wisp, I think that's probably a good thing to get for Soul Rock, and then like unlearn it with a mushroom so that we can burn the final boss and get that extra chip damage, you know? An Egg Voucher, yeah, we're just getting an Egg Voucher to the mix. I will see if he can learn, because he apparently can learn a couple of things. Like he learns Hypnosis, Rock Polish, Rock Slide. He learns a few things, actually. That's not too bad. He learns a lot of stuff from level 1. Like level 1, he gets tons of moves. Flare Blitz and Morning Sun, I believe, are egg moves, and then all this stuff, yeah. And then there's just like a bunch of other stuff that he gets too, which I don't know why it's showing him up here when he gets them all there, but that's fine. Wonder Room, I love that. Not even implemented. I don't need to worry about that. I think I'm gonna get that with him. I like seeing TM and relearn mechanics being used. Yes, absolutely. I love that. Like the memory mushrooms, I will intentionally learn a move so that I can get rid of it, so that at the end fight when I have tons of money, I can get that move back, because it will actually have been a move I've learned, so I can keep it. It's a really good strategy. So I'm gonna do that with this. Soul Rock. We'll get rid of, I think we'll get rid of Flare Blitz, honestly, because we don't really need it right now, and we'll keep the Zen Headbutt for like our baseline attack moves, because it stabs, so it's almost as good, just not quite as accurate, but it still does big damage. And then we keep that, and then we unlearn that for the fire move later, and then when we get to the dragon, obviously fire doesn't mean anything, and we can replace it again. You know, it's a thing. Like, I strategize. Rabbit, I must introduce you to 2 new Fakemon I made, a pre-Evo and its normal Evo, or I'm assuming a pre-Evo and its top form, its uppermost form. Yes, definitely. Tell me about these. Bonsly getting close to Mimic now. 16, isn't it? Yeah, 13. We're almost there. What we really need is another one of these. XP all, we actually need 3 in order to keep the levels high. So I'm going to high on this. I'm going to Mighty Cleave. Oh, I don't have enough. Oh my goodness. Actually at that point then Grass is more dangerous. So I'm just going to go ahead and acro that thing out of existence and just Zen Headbutt for whatever we can get. Big damage. So Dre comment, yeah, I figured it would have to be a dragon too. Yeah, obviously. So Rock Dragon, if I could have that would be nice, because he would be resistant to the water. He'd be resistant to the grass. Like, I don't know. He'd be pretty decent. Dre Comets are always found in clusters, are barely found by themselves. One crater caused by Dre Comet can attract dragon types for 15 hours. Yeah, okay. Now, I want to give a theory to people, because this is the way that I've heard it, but I kind of feel like it has a lot of water by itself. Do you think these Pokédex entries are written by like professional scientists in the field, or literally by children who are like, wow, what if this thing was like able to melt rocks because it's a Charizard, you know? I feel like that's a thing. Tyrant can be found. That's true. I've beaten the game with Tyrant. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I've beaten the game with him, so I wouldn't use him because I've beaten him. Neither? Oh, do tell. What's your theory on this? I'm curious. Zen Headbutt missed, of course, because 90 accuracy. I'll tell you, I miss them all. All right, we should be faster still. Yeah, Aerodactyl, super fast. He's so fast. That's not too bad. I mean, they could be programmed into the Pokédex, but I feel like the kid actually adds it just because of like the over-the-top nature. So that's kind of a thing. Pokeball? Nugget? I don't know. I've got enough Pokies at this point. I think I just get a little more money. Hisui had a verified professor doing it. Really? Well, I never played Hisui, so I can't attest to anything there. So I will take your word on that one. I think they're written by average Joe worker bees reading notes from the researcher. Some of the entries are downright crazy. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like the researchers probably wrote things in shorthand and they just couldn't read it. So they're just like, just make something up. Like, nobody will notice. When you get a party of Drek Comet, they group together and evolve into... Okay, so is the evolution kind of like how Magneton is just like 3 Magnemites? Or how Doug Trio is just 3 Diglets? I feel like that would be a really funny thing if they just like... As soon as they attract together, that's what they get. Squawkabilly is a shiny, so we will catch that just for the sake of having the shiny. I have not missed it. I'm just going constantly. I'm just going for it. So we're acroing, getting rid of the Linoon. This guy, I'm just gonna Willow. I'm just gonna do a burn because that'll give us a better chance to catch. Oh, really? Oh, I'm surprised. Okay, I'm just gonna whiff it and do it this way. That's fine. We're gonna acro, get rid of this guy. Linoon took that hit like a champion. That's insane. Do I have a held item on this Aerodactyl is the question. I don't think I do. I do, I have the Sooth Bell. It's doing less. Oh, I gotta get that out of there. I gotta get that out of there. I didn't even remember that. All right, so it becomes Blasteroid, Dragon Rock. Description, now that it's evolved, it's extremely bigger, stronger, and terrifying than ever, although it has gained an extremely bad temper. Yeah, I can see Blasteroid. An asteroid probably could be perceived as having a hugely bad temper, yeah. Mag Cargo one can't be true. It's gotta be an exaggeration. It can't be true. Like, legitimately, it would melt the planet. There's no way it can be true, yeah. Because it is actually hotter than, I believe, the surface of the sun. It would burn the planet to cinders. Still waiting for someone to find the fabled 3-headed Weezing that one person in Gen 2 wrote into the Pokédex. Oh my goodness, yeah. Weezings were goofy. They were very goofy entries. By the way, it won't look like a big ball of Drake Comet. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Is there a reason the typing flips, or is that an oversight? Yeah, I mean, it's probably like Dragon, Rock, Rock, Dragon. I have seen some weird stuff, but at the same time, secondary typing doesn't really matter too much. But yeah, it's probably a thing. It could be interesting just like on a, like literally a Flipmon. It would be a very interesting sort of, like an aesthetic change. It would be kind of fun. Didn't notice that? Not a problem. Not a problem. Third head is there. It's just gotta be censored for the kids now. That is, yes, accuracy. The third head is there. Will it affect some moves and abilities? Oh, does it really? I did not know that. Which moves are we talking about here? Because I'm very curious now. I do need to catch this. We got a crit, so that was a pretty easy catch. Now, that shiny doesn't contribute to our luck because he's not rock type, but at least we have that new shiny option for, I don't know, the gen run that he comes from. I don't even know which gen he comes from. Which gen is Squawkabilly? He's a later one, obviously, with number 0931, but I don't think the generations are said on here, are they? I'm pretty sure they don't. They literally can only be found if you read the name when you're trying to catch them on. So effects like Rev Dance. Really? Okay, that's interesting. Actually, never mind, that's true. That's totally true. Yeah, Rev Dance would definitely be one. Yeah. Blasteroid has a pretty overpowered ability because an ability that makes every move have the same effect and base power of outrage. Okay, that would be insanely overpowered. Yeah, I'm getting that super lure. We're going for it. And Whitney, of course. Yeah, it makes sense in the Metro. Kind of makes sense. I didn't swap out the item. Acrobatics is weaker. I'm going Stone Axe. We're just doing what we can. Oh, we fell in love too. That's even worse. Nobody wants to fall in love. We got over Infatuate. Perfect. All right. High horsepower. Bigger damage. Lower damage. Ooh. Acro. He just keeps buffing and then swapping them out. This is the worst trainer ever. No wonder she loses every fight. Okay. I can see why she's the first gym leader in her generation. Wow. And I'm never using. Yeah, exactly. Hits like a truck for 3 turns and gets confused, although each move would give it recoil. Pedal Dance is the OG average. Totally it is. Absolutely. And Grass is the weakest type in terms of, oh, they're like the second weakest or third weakest offensively. I think Steel is technically less useful in more situations than Grass would be as an offensive type. But yeah, Pedal Dance is totally the OG Outrage. Outrage wasn't, no, because Dragon Rage was literally the only move dragons got in first gen. Yeah. Don't you dare talk crap about women. Do you know how many confirmed kills that Miltank alone? Yes. Miltank itself is great. I think that Miltank, we got our Mimic, by the way. That was decent. But I think Miltank by itself is actually the trainer and Whitney is just the Pokemon. And Miltank is just telling her, listen, you just let me do what I need to do. I can finish this. I got this. So our Bonsly is now evolved into Pseudo and we can get rid of that Mimic we just got because it's a Mimic, you know? It's just a thing. Blastoise would have more confirmed kills in my opinion. I think maybe. I think that would be a thing. A first gym leader gets Blastoise. I'm not taking Slam. That's not the move we're replacing it with. Slam is terrible. So another thing about this event, if you guys didn't know, every single major gym leader, major trainer, what is it? The boss of whatever criminal organization you're playing against. At least 10 mil, yeah, exactly. But all of them drop a greater, like the 5-star vouchers or the 5 draw vouchers. They all drop it even if you've already beaten them once, which is really interesting. Aerodactyl, I didn't get rid of the thing, but I couldn't that time. Perfect. Okay, I'll keep the Aerodactyl out. That's fine. And Solrock is fine as well, because we could just beat the Houndour. So another thing I realized that I don't know if you guys knew about, in the achievement section, you can actually check the vouchers you've gotten from different trainers too. Like, I never checked it. I don't know why. I was like, never looked up at achievements action, and I could press the action button and see what we got. So you can actually check all the trainers you've ever beaten and all the few trainers in this case that you've never even seen. That's kind of interesting. I like that. 8 milk was a way better pun. Yeah. You give the vibe to find this funny. I was watching a clip of someone who's doing a Nuzlocke. They run into a Mew. They go nuts. They have Ultra Balls but decide to pair it. Mew uses Metronome. Mew uses Explosion. Mew faints. Oh, no. That's incredible. I love the chance of Metronome getting Explosion or Self-Destruct. It happens so frequently compared to what you'd expect. Like, it doesn't even make any sense why it happens that often. All right, we're going to Zen Headbutt. I probably should have gone straight for the coughing, because Houndour would have eaten that up if I'd missed. And I do miss a lot on the 90 accuracy moves. Like, it's a ton of time. Is somebody Aerodactyl exerting pressure? Anyway, I'm getting that Soothe Bell. Solrock can take it. Aerodactyl can't have any items. I have to keep remembering that, because he's got the best move until you get an item, and then it's just kind of garbage. A little bit. Would Blastoise be a Nuzlocke killer? Yeah, I feel like that probably would, because it wouldn't actually, like, you couldn't catch anything unless you just threw ball constantly. Because they give it some crazy moves. In general, it'd probably be, like, I like the idea of Blastoise actually just being uncontrollable. You can't use gym badges to actually control it, which I think in the new games you can't do. Also, Roughneck, I've never fought somebody like that. That's kind of interesting. He has a, what is it? Sandile's evolution on his back. That was kind of cool on the jacket. I'm gonna Stone Axe, obviously, because we lost our stones, and Sneasel cannot eat that up. I don't need Roar. Nobody needs Roar. Solrock with Cosmic Power. You know, it's not. I mean, we got Shell Smash still. I still don't need Cosmic Power. Like, I think Shell Smash is just gonna do so much. What is it? So much sweeping by itself. So yeah, absolutely. Dance moves, yeah. High horsepower, boom, easy. Bop, easy, easy, easy. Yeah, I feel like dance moves might be fun for that, actually. No, but yeah, definitely Blastoise's a little too powerful. Little tiny too powerful. Accelerock, Rock Tomb is a good substitute rock move. I guess I really don't need it if Accelerock's there, but we don't need Mimic ever, so I'm gonna get rid of it. We've got Sudowoodo, we're good. This run rocks. I get it. Yeah, I get it. I see what's going on there. I caught onto that one. Pokeball, we're good. We're gonna get this. We're gonna keep building up our guys. I think at this point, Carbink is falling behind. Why is this? Carbink, we could probably give this to like Pseudo or Aerodactyl because he needs more. Let's give it to Aerodactyl. I don't know why Carbink is falling behind so much, but I'm pleased that I did that. Now, the mightiest foe. I can't tell by the silhouettes who we're going to be facing. If it was like electric, like Lieutenant Surge or some nonsense, we're probably losing, right? I feel like that's a thing. So Flare Blitz, Head Smash, Outrage, Iron Head, Wild Charge, Earthquake, Play Rough, Shell Smash, Dragon Dance. Some of the moves. Yeah. Left is Rock Guy. Okay, so right is Electric. So this is Rock, this is Electric. Now, mightiest foe. Are you talking about the mightiest one is the Rock type? Rock would still be mean to us because Rock don't resist Rock. That's still kind of a scary thing. I think we go for Strong or Clever just to get through it. Because if we want to keep the run going, we can't play around too much. And the rewards aren't amazing enough to bother with. I'm going to go Clever. I'm going to be clever and go Clever. And we fight literally another Roughneck. It's the gym leader from the ZA town. I don't know which one that is. I'm trying to draw a mental map of the places in old Pokemon games, and I remember like 2. Like, it's bad. So it can Outrage Iron Head because ability broken. Yeah. No ball, no. Cowardice to win. Cowardice keeps you alive. I don't know if you know this, but running away from the fight ends up saving me a lot more than not. Gen 4, yeah, I don't remember anything about that map. I know Gen 4, I generally know like the trainers and stuff, but like the positionings of where dangerous ones are, but I don't remember nothing else about Gen 4. I also remember the underground where you had the DS screen and you could like play in the underground area. That was my favorite thing to do. But yeah, I'm really bad. Ancient Power I probably should have kept actually. I didn't know who was getting it. I wasn't paying attention. Oh well. Gym leader is Dark Gym Leader. Yes, Sinister, yes. Okay, so the Gym Leader being Dark, I probably could have handled that. I think I probably could have handled that. That's fine. Memory Mush, obvious choice. Sol Rock needs to get back. Flare Blitz is what we wanted. I was just checking out to see what we had. Flare Blitz is what we wanted. Let's get that back. So this is kind of how we cheese the game out a little bit. We get that Flare Blitz back, and then we have a really good fire move, and then we also have that in the back, just that ability to burn. Wobbuffet still kicks his ass though? Oh really? Yeah, Wobbuffet can be mean. Like countering Wobbuffet, that's all he does. It's a gimmick. Gonna try another Nuzlocke run? Best of luck. Definitely, if you want to share your team, you could definitely throw them in there and I'll either assess them or not know anything about them. It depends. There's no real rhyme or reason to it. I will either know it or I won't know a thing about it. Knackley, we got Sandtomb. Sandtomb is a pretty lame move, all things considered, but I guess Knackley would probably be best with it because I think he's a defensive wall. So just like more chip damage that just does percentile. Started mono flying but didn't play it past Beyond Wave 2. Really? Mono flying was fun for me. Like I used, oh, what was it? Mono flying was Crobat and he just swept through the whole thing. Like he was awesome. Crobat was amazing. Wobbuffet getting ready to fight this very big and terrifying Blastoid. You'd just be done. It'd be over. Toxel, Wormadam, nothing there. We'll just keep these out because that's literally what we got to work with. And I'll high horsepower the Toxel and annihilate the dude. And Flare Blitz is gonna annihilate the Wormadam. Like it's over. It's over. They're both done. 4 times weaknesses. Gotta exploit it. Just trying to take beef. Yeah, just big strong. Also Blastoid had a scrapped ability. Oh, so this was the curated version. I see. So the other one was like, oh, this is too strong. I mean, to be fair, Eternatus is in the game. So, you know, I'm running low on big options for metals, honestly. Yes, that's the thing, because you've beaten a lot more of these than I have. That's totally a thing. If you're trying to beat the game with mons that you've never done it with before, then yeah, you're probably running low on metals, because I know that you've definitely done a lot more successful runs than I have. Since Nuzlocke achievement has to be no passives or unlocks, I just use pure power. True, yeah. Flamigo, Arrow, and Weedle. Aerodactyl is just the best, yeah. And Weedle, of course, because Beedrill is crazy when you get his Mega. He's not good until then. He's garbage until then. Why am I keeping this thing again? Let's get rid of Squawkabilly here. We don't need him on the team. I just got to see if he's got anything. He had nothing. He's gone because we can't use a shiny because it's a rock run. So we can't actually use anything that's not rock type for any reason. It's really interesting. I like that. It would be really broken if you could use shinies that weren't that type. So I can see that. Do I get a little more money? I'm at 10,000 already. I think I just get another Soothe Belt for Sol. Just go for Sol. It would have been something that nullified dragon and water type moves, but I chose the big scary rich like ability. Yeah, I can see that being more powerful then. All right, so Ether Foundation is, I feel like Ether Foundation tends to use like flying types and stuff, but I've never been able to pin down what their generic type is. Because you know, like Team Rocket is always using like Scoundrel Mons or like poison types because they're so toxic themselves. Obviously Magma and Aqua are pretty easy to read, stuff like that. I don't know what Ether does. I don't know what their baseline guy is supposed to be. We're getting rid of Ancient Power for Crunch. It's good coverage. It's fine. Okay, so it made more sense. A big angry dragon meteor deserves a big scary ability. Yeah, it can Terra Fairy against Storm Drain as a passive. Which one are we talking about here? You used to get ribbons for mons that didn't match the type. Their type is Ultra Beast more dangerous later on in a lowland Pokemon. Oh, really? Ooh. Which one is the Terra Fairy? Did I miss something here? I think I might have missed something along the way there. The Terra Fairy Storm Drain. It's not the one I have, is it? Or was that the bird that I got rid of? I don't remember. Anyway, I'll let you tell me what that one is. The Rocks is doing a really good job because that guy could have had Sturdy, I'm pretty sure. He's gone. He's annihilated. We're good. Explosion! Okay. Now, I think that somebody's got to learn this, right? Sudowoodo, maybe, because it's going to be a decent move. Is Explosion actually special in this game? I'm just curious. It is physical. You know what? A Sudowoodo Swords Dance Explosion, just go for gold, would be either incredibly powerful or just like a joke. If he gets like a ghost type, it just misses entirely, just blows himself up. I don't know if I really need it, but we'll see what people have. We'll see what people have. Let's just check it out. So body, Sparkling Swirl is not gonna do anything. You know what? Actually, this might be decent. Misty Explosion is special. Are you talking about Sparkly Swirl? Or is there a literal other move called Misty Explosion that I just don't know? Because that could also be a thing. This guy would be interesting with it, but it wouldn't be that good with him. That's the thing. This guy has good moves is the problem. That's the issue. All right, I'm gonna go AFK. I might be back with some new Fakemon. Oh, well, thank you for joining for the time that you did. It was nice to see what you've been thinking about over the course of the Christmas break. There is a move called Misty. I thought so, yeah. So that's gonna be like this special explosion type, yeah. And it's probably fairy type too, which is even better. Like, it's gonna be a thing. It's explosion, but fairy type and special. And see, I got it just before you said it to me. That's the thing. I don't really know. Pokeball's fine. Like, I don't really need explosion. I really don't. I don't even slightly recommend using an Alolan Golem, but I guess for Mono Rock, it's at least an option. Yeah, I guess so, because Alolan Golem has the electric type, which covers the, maybe the water weakness, I guess. But yeah, it's a kind of like dropping a nuke on a dragon. It totally would be. Absolutely it would be. Aerodactyl Soul Rock. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to definitely Stone Axe this, and I could just Flare Blitz and see what we do. Let's just go for gold. Let's just go for gold. It's going to be painful. Bop, it didn't kill it. Ooh, but Soul Rock's got enough defense to eat those hits, so that's fine. I lost my heal, right? Because I got rid of Zen Headbutt. Oh, I'll just get the Shell Smash. Because we've already beaten the trainers, so maybe I'll get to keep it for a round. Maybe. Might as well set up for the next time, because setup moves in this game are actually a good option. They're really decent. I got a lot of Super Lure left. I'll get the Nugget. We'll just get some more money. Like, it doesn't hurt to get more money, you know? It's fine. Toxel Drowsy, easy choice here. We're just gonna keep these out. We don't really have a whole lot of choices we have to worry about. Actually, I'm gonna crunch this and I'm going to Zen this and see what we do. There we go, because we're faster and we're hitting and killing 100%. And Aerodactyl, I never have to worry about killing. You know, like, he's always going to do it. He's just so good. Amulet Coin, decent option. We get another one of those for more money. I like these two together. The Linoon and the Raticate go together so well because the color schemes are perfect, and they kind of look like they're ready to like steal people's trash and stuff. It looks like they're a duo. Like, normally you'd have, say, a raccoon go into your garbage can. He might get a little angry if you try to stop him, but a Raticate Linoon, it's like, no, you're staying inside. You're letting them do whatever they need to do. Those two dudes are gonna hurt you if you go out there. Roggenrola is a good rock type, though. Roggenrola would actually be a good type. There's a lot of mons that I don't think about beforehand, and I really should. We're going to Mighty Cleave because we got a lot of them. Like, it's gonna kill whatever I hit. I've got buffed up. Solrock wants Psychic. No, he doesn't. I think we're good here. Tearful Look is lowers their attack and special attack, and that's it. I think Strength Sap's just better because we can lower the attack and steal all the HP. So I'm not gonna bother with that. And then, of course, Eradicate's gone because it's an Aerodactyl. It's just monstrous. You know what? I'm Enigma Burying. Aerodactyl's more important right now. Grimer, Varoom. Varoom would be amazing to find in a poison run, but every single time I came to the slum, I did not find a Varoom. Every single time, and he would have been great for that. Oh, well, he's gone. He's gone, and we'll just Zen Headbutt this thing. Just bop him. Like, it's decent to actually be able to hit with a 90 accuracy move, but yeah, it's gonna kill. It's definitely gonna kill. Golden Punch, I have to throw that on the Soul Rock because I can't do it with the Aerodactyl if I'm gonna keep that. I need the Golden Punch. I'm gonna go Soul Rock, and we're gonna do it this way. We're gonna get some money. My lake encounter is Slowpoke, yes! To be fair, Slowpoke, Slowbro, I think there's a G-Max or a Mega for Slowbro is actually really kind of decent. He's not the worst. Like, you could have gotten way worse. You could have gotten like a Goldeen or something. So, I don't know. I think you might want to take that one. Yeah. Some women prefer a Slowpoke now. I mean, to be fair, yeah, I do have PokéBarbarian. I've already kind of thrown that precedent down. But yeah, so definitely a thing. Was hoping for Gyarados. Yeah, well, everybody wants Gyarados. I mean, let's be real. Gyarados is the best thing you can find there. All right, Aerodactyl, Solrock, they're just the best ones to have out. I will do this and just annihilate him. And I'm just gonna Mighty Cleave and just do what I can to Raticate. I should kill. Oh, I don't. Oh, I see you, big Raticate. And he killed the Solrock. Oh no, I needed that money. All right, I guess Carbink can get out there and just get that free XPs because Acrobatics is gonna kill. If it doesn't, Body Press is gonna 100% kill. It's 4 times super effective with a defense stat boost. I don't know, I feel like it's gonna win. Rock Polish, you know what? Interestingly enough, Rock Polish Body Press Sweeping, I think we get rid of Smackdown. I'm gonna do it. I think that's actually really decent. I mean, I might be wrong, but I think that might actually do the work. That's gonna be good. All right, so what do we got? We got a Arbok and a potentially hidden ability Gulpin. I'll try to catch the Gulpin because he's not gonna do anything to us. He might to the Carbink a little bit. Like Rock Resist Poison, I'm pretty sure. High Horse, and we will just Rock Polish, just for the sake of it, because I have all the lures going, I might as well. Ooh, Sludge, that's fine. You hit the Aerodactyl. Oh, you poisoned him, of course. Of course, and I can't actually use items to get rid of that, so I'll just Rock Polish again. That's fine. Maybe I find Terra Ghost. That will be a thing too, yeah, because Terra Ghost, Terra Steel, Terra Fairy. I think those are the 3 best Terras you can find for the obvious reasons of each one. Obviously, of course, I got Toxic and Poisoned, but we'll try to catch. That's a crit. There we go. It was the ability Gluttony. Okay, so I've got so many mons in this game, and so many of them I've caught both genders. Anytime I see a Pokeball like this now, I kind of just think, hey, that's probably an ability at this point, because that's how many of them I've caught. Like, it's kind of impressive. So I've played the game a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. A full heal, not a bad option. I'll take that on the arrow? I kind of want to take it on the arrow, but also the Carbink would be better, I think, in the long run, because we can actually do stuff with it. I'm going to get the Soul Rock in there to get some money for us. So this thing right here. So if you do Terra Ghost, then you can't use the Terra and Curse on the same turn, or you Ghost Curse yourself. Oh, interesting. I kind of like that, though. Like, it reads it while you do it. Yeah, until it's just freaking gender. Yeah, that's the thing. Genders in the worst, like they are generally the worst thing to find, but at the same time, you tend to be able to, if you get them out of the way, you tend to be able to read these mons a lot. So I got the huge amount of frustration of, oh, this is a gender on a mon that doesn't care about it. And then I just keep doing that over and over until eventually I get to the point where this mon actually can use the, this one's got the ability, or this one can use the gender, something like that. I'll get the arrow in the second spot. I think that's fair. And we'll just go with Shell Smash, and we'll go with High Horse to get rid of that dude. Because I'm pretty sure he'd hurt. Ooh, actually, they both kind of hurt. Ooh, they both kind of hurt. At least we get the Shell Smash now, so we're faster anyway. We should be. This dude right here is... How was the Stunfisk? Was he faster than everything else? Oh, no, I don't want to do that again. I want to Zen Headbutt because the Flare Blitz don't matter. And I will High Horse this guy. Boom, there we go, easy. Okay, I have a personal rule of the ball isn't red, or if there's no ball, I'll generally try to catch. Yeah, that's true too. I've done a lot of that. Like, I've caught mons who I just didn't know the IVs of, and I'm just like, maybe it'll be a good IV. Maybe I'll catch something and it'll get a 31 and something, and I never have to look at that again. You know, like, I can see that. I can totally see that. Terra goes turn 1, but Curse has to wait to be targeted properly until turn 2. Oh, I see. I see what's going on. Okay, that's fine. Obviously, Palpito's not living through that. Solrock is a mean monster, and he's got our, what is it? Our money generation, which is why I'm so concerned about it. So I'll get the Super Pot. We're gonna get the Carbink out there, because I don't think my poor little dude is gonna handle too much. Like, Aerodactyl's got a lot of poison on him. He's getting hurt. Zen Headbutt kills... you know what? Actually, I'm gonna Zen Headbutt that, because I don't want that thing to do anything to me. And I will just Rock Polish and get things set up. So we're both set up and we can both do stuff. The Swamp is not great for the rock types. I forgot that I had the Gulp in here, but I'll let it evolve because I don't think I've ever evolved a Swalot before. That's fine. We'll just let it evolve so that I have it in the decks and just registered. I don't care about its moves. We can't use it on the team. And Encore. That's fine. I'm Zen Headbutting, dude. I'm good. We need to see if we got egg vouchers too. I keep forgetting that. So sometimes I just gotta be like told some of these things because I keep forgetting to do stuff, you know? Okay, another with 4 commons and a rare, that's fine. Zen Headbutt, and I'll Rock Polish again, that's fine. And we'll get rid of that dude once we're done here, because I think you can only get rid of them at the end now. Which is fine, that's cool. I prefer it this way to the other way. Swalot, do you have anything? You do not, you are gone. Because he is not part of this party anymore. He can't actually be used, so I'm not gonna bother. Lure time. Ooh, a Feraligatr. As you can tell, I love Feraligatr. I beat the game with him on the Gen 3, I think it was. Or Gen 2, sorry. On the Gen 2 with him. Because he is so powerful and he's so cool. Like, he's a big crocodile, you know? Well, he's a big gator, technically. Solrock should be able to resist that, and we should be able to just hit this guy pretty hard. But I'm pretty sure Feraligatr might actually still do the work. That's the problem. I know I'm not going to kill him with Carbink because he's resisting it no matter what we do. Yeah, but... Ooh, Feraligatr still could have done the work. Wow, he killed the Carbink, but that's fine. I'm not too concerned about the car. I will get the Pseudo in there, and we'll Zen Headbutt, and we'll annihilate him, and I could Strength Sap that Clodsire just to get some of that HP. Like, not the HP, to get some of that attack power down. Solrock wants Stone Edge. That is a decent move. It's actually not that big a deal compared to Mighty Cleave. Like, this is a better crit chance, but Mighty Cleave is just a good move. I'm not gonna bother. I'm good with that. I'll head out after wave 50, got a rest. Well played, and thank you for a great stream. Well, thank you for joining. That was so cool. Yeah, anytime you guys want to hop in the chat and just say something, that always makes my day. It always makes it more fun. Strength Sap is the move I meant before. You're absolutely right then. Yep, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yes, Strength Sap is so good. Strength Sap is incredible. Pseudo wants Sucker Punch. I kind of do think he does. I think we get rid of Rock Tomb. I was literally keeping that because Accelerock, but we can get Swords D Sucker Punch. I'm gonna do that. Because that's just such a really good priority move. You might as well go for it, you know? And we don't need another rock move. So we're good here. His attack falls. The poison does nothing at that point. It does nothing. And I'm a Swords D. Like, I'm gonna get set up no matter what, right? There's no reason not to. Might as well Swords D because we're already priority on everything. So actually we're doing pretty well. X attack is another means of like getting that extra bit of damage too. Yeah, I've got all this stuff. I'm good. I'm good with that. Krogunk would be nice, but we can't use him on this run. We'll just bop him. Now, do I bop him or Claude? I think Claude is probably more dangerous to us. And I could Sucker Punch. It might do the work, but actually, you know what? I'm just gonna Zen him, and I'm gonna Sucker him. He didn't attack. That's perfect. That's fine. I'm cool with that. Because he's just gonna do Amnesia. That doesn't matter, dude. We're both attackers. This is good. I will just Sucker. It still missed. Wow. Okay, Poison Point. Of course he has Poison Point. I get poisoned a lot too. I didn't mention this before, but I get poisoned a lot. So it is a thing. All right, so full heal. Oh, okay, I will take that. Full heal's not necessary. Flash is necessary. Carbink could learn it. Solrock could learn it. Both of those are great. Carbink probably is a better one to learn it because he's our defensive wall. Here, what do we have? We could get rid of Sparkly for a time. I think that's fine because we only need the other three. We don't need Sparkly for anything. I'm gonna learn Flash, weirdly enough, because then we have an option against the final boss to just shut down accuracy. Like if all of my Mons can do something to beat the final boss, that's the setup I want. It's all about cheesing that final boss. No matter what, I need to beat him. It's just a thing. All right, Solrock and Swallow, yeah, that's fine. We can just Zen Headbutt this, Clodsire. I'm just gonna, I'm gonna Swords D again. The hell with it. All you gotta do is complain. Encounter in C is Gyarados. Oh, there you go. You got him. Perfect. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All you gotta do, yeah, if you just let people know, they'll come in there and they'll just give you a Gyarados. There you go. All right, so we got Iron Head. That's not bad. Okay, so Anti-Psychic, Anti-Ghost, or Iron Head, which is Anti-Rock, Anti-Ice, and what else is Steel good against? It's good against rock, it's good against ice, it's good against fairy. Anti those three things. The fairy alone is probably good. Ice is an easy counter generally. Rock is already countered by High Horse. That's the thing. So I wouldn't have a psychic counter, but I just hit it hard with acrobatics. So I think that's still fine. Ghost is the only one that's the outlier. I think Iron Head's better. I'm gonna take Iron Head because I think it's better for the things we don't have coverage for. So let's go for it. Zen Headbutt, easy kill, probably. Sucker Punch. Ooh, Sucker Punch did a lot of damage. Oh, Sudowoodo is not the best, but he's +4. He's doing a little bit. All right, we got Poison. Yeah, that's fine. The Poison's still doing its thing. Iron Defense, probably still a thing for Carbink. We'll just feed this fainted Carbink. We'll just shove it down his throat. It's so bad. It seems it's like it's mean when you do it, but it'll make him feel healthier. It'll make him feel happier. So I guess we're just fine to keep these guys out because I don't really have options to swap into at this point. I'll Sucker the Psyduck because all he does is attack, right? Like he's never really doing anything else. Pseudo wants Rock Slide. I like Accelerock. I'm not gonna do that. I like our speed because Accelerock is gonna outspeed everything. So you gotta do what you gotta do. So 47, not too shabby. I'm doing okay on this run. 48, 49, 50. We don't have the 50 cycle, so I can actually just get the free potion, honestly. That's what I was thinking about, is what do we get here? We're building up money very well, so actually we're not doing too bad. Zen Headbutt, Sucker Punch, same thing. Same thing. Oh, Golduck eats that up. Oh, I might need the extra 2, honestly. That's fine. You know what we can do is we can literally Mighty Cleave for a guaranteed hit, get that final Swords D, and then whatever is left, I'm +6 against. I should be able to get double battles from this point onward because we got 2 lures going. And Memory Mush is Carbink as well. Sparkly Sorrow, what do you do? That's just a really high power move, right? Oh, it heals all statuses. Ooh, you know what? I think I'm taking that. I think I'm taking it. PowerPoint, do we need anything? Mighty Cleave would be the only one, probably. Sucker Punch, actually, never mind. Sucker Punch would be a thing. I kind of want both of those, actually. I don't need that back. We'll get the mushroom later. We're going to get this because the mushroom is more predictable. So we can get it later. I'm cool with that. Soul Rock, Pseudo, stay out. The attack drop is annoying, but we can handle. And I'm just going to Sucker Punch this guy because he's got no... Ooh, I'm going to Accelerock, I guess, on the Arbok. I'm going to change everything up then. We're going to hit this guy because he's got no defense, so he's probably not going to be able to take that. Accelerock on the Arbok. There we go, because he doesn't have great defense either. He doesn't have great stats, so we can bop them both. Easy, easy, easy. Gastrodon is one of my favorite mons in the game, and he's so powerful. I love that thing. He's so cool. I like his googly eyes, too. I like the bug-eyed version of himself. All right, I'm going to actually front for a... probably one of those and 2 potions. I think that's probably a good idea, and then full heal him so that we have the fight here. Because in case this was dangerous, which Toxapex is, because he's such an offensive wall, we actually needed something here. So that's fine. Zen Headbutt going straight for him. Accelerock, I'm going to go for the Swalot, just for the sake of it. Big damage on the Swalot, wow. I don't think I was killing the Tox because he is defensively invested. And of course, that's fine. He's still got flinched out, so that's decent. Now we should be able to kill him. Now he should die. So this thing's gone. That Swalot, he's dead. Sudowoodo wants low kick. No, I'm good. I like what we got going on. Really? That's surprising. Poor Pseudo. At the very end, he could have used that experience. Like, if he did Soul Rock, I would have been more pleased with that. But that's fine. We'll get the Aerodactyl in there. He can take... Mighty Cleave, I guess. He can take the experience for that. Because Aerodactyl's still, like, our best guy. So, it's still fine. I literally am just using the Soul Rock because he's got money generation. All right, Graveyard. Ooh, Cofagrigus gets 2 shiny. Okay, that's awesome. That is an incredible Ghost Run shiny because we don't even have a single Ghost for shiny, Ghost shiny for the Ghost Run, I don't think. So that's kind of impressive. Get him in there. This is fine. Frisk, decent. And how do I hit this thing without hurting him is the question. I'm going to Shell Smash. I'm going to Acro to just annihilate this. Oh, he protected. Doesn't matter. So I was a good read. It was a good read. And now I'm going to try to catch him. At this point, Soul Rock, I could go for another one because he should live. It's a ghost type, though. I don't know if he will live another. Yeah, let's just throw a Pokey right off the bat. Crit. Oh, come on. That would have been so good. One more. No, he's not doing it. We'll get the Carbink out there. He can eat that hit. I'm going to go for a Stone Axe. Probably doesn't kill. Iron Head definitely doesn't kill, right? Awesome finale for me to see. Good night. Well, thank you for joining. Yeah, I think we'll just bop this. There we go. He's definitely not killing with that. Yeah. So we got a little damage. I could get away with a little more, and then Carbink probably can Rock Polish or Shore Up or whatever. Oh, actually, no. I could Flash. I still have that. So let's Flash him. Let's Iron Head him. Come on, Flinch. Come on, Flinch. Ah, the poor Aerodactyl takes the hit. That's fine. We got a lot of damage. I probably should have gone for the Ultra at that point, but we got a shiny, which was decent. That's awesome. We're getting a lot of shinies. Like, I was literally going through shinies, trying to get a shiny run going all of the entire time before the stream, and I couldn't get a single one. And then suddenly on stream, I just got 2 of them. I'm pleased with that. So at this point, Gyro Ball, none of us are really heavy right now. Oh, slow. Actually, no, we're all slow. Never mind. Soul Rock's not the slowest thing, though. Carbink might be a little. Not really, though. I guess, to be fair, because Carbink has the speed up thing, so he's basically a sweeper because he can use his defense to hit things. It's not a good move for our team is the problem. I'll get the potion. I'll get a super potion as well for Aerodactyl. Probably one for Soul Rock as well. And then I'll go potion on the Soul because we need him. We need him a lot. Just remember, I'm doing a Nuzlocke and my entire team is, oh no. Yeah, that's kind of a thing. The Nuzlocke are dangerous because you end up in like the same type area and then you can't really do a whole lot about it. So yeah, it's kind of a thing. I feel like Nuzlocke are actually more difficult than most things in this kind of a game. Still have the power, might be fine. Yeah. Here, let's see here. Carbink or Aerodactyl. Do I want to keep these two out? I think I want to swap the Carbink for the Soul still. I think Soul is still a better mon to have out. And then we just Aerodactyl kill that Litwick because we're going to outspeed. I'm going to... I want to Shell Smash, but I can't afford it. I can't afford it. I'll do this because I'm pretty sure I still outspeed, and this way I can hit him with an Acrobatics, which might kill the Marrow. Let's try it. Not enough, not enough. That's fine. The Litwick is gone. He's not faster than a Soul Rock, which is decent. And this guy don't hit anything, so I can Shell Smash now and Acro to finish. Perfect. Still have Gary and Cloyster. Yeah, Cloyster, if you have the skill link, Cloyster's a monster. Cloyster is insanity. He's a one-trick pony, but... I mean, one-trick clam, I guess? But he's still really, really, really powerful. All right, eggs. Minin, not great. Wiglet, very dirty. C-Bomb, also really nice. The C-Bomb is perfect for a Wiglet to have. That's just the greatest move ever. I think they knew what they were doing when they made that. And Lillipup, maxed out attack, decent. Okay, that's fine. I'll get these Super Lure because we need to get more shinies. We need to get more shinies because we're actually doing very well. And I'm back. Well, welcome back. Welcome back. So Solrock and Aerodactyl, now I am set up. I should be able to just absolutely mollywop anything I want. I'm going to aggro this Shuppet because they have no defense. Like, Ghosts are so bad on defense. And Solar Beam, no, we don't have a Drought, so we're not going to bother. Carbink Light Screen, though. Ooh, Carbink Light Screen is not, it's not too shabby. I'm going to go with getting rid of Flash on that. If we have a, what is it, Barrier, I think it is. And I think there's a couple of them that increase defense. That should also increase the power of our body press. So that's kind of a slow ball game, but it's still gonna do something. And we're going to power point up. Mighty Cleave is already kind of going, so I just need something else. A Sucker Punch would not hurt. Let's go for it. Sucker Punch is great. Like, he's a good setup mon for Sucker Punch now. We're actually decent. So we'll go with this, Duskull and Duskull. Obviously, we bop these. I need to get my fingers on the home row. And actually, you know what? I'm going Mighty Cleave because I don't want to miss. There's no reason to miss. We might as well just get rid of these dudes. There's no reason to even bother. Get rid of them. Now, Graveyard leads to Abyss. I think I'm missing the Legendary in Abyss. So actually, we have it on the right cycle, which is really decent. I don't need a Great Ball. Expedef is going to be 55, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's just barely going to miss what we need it for. So we can't actually get that just yet. I'm going to heal up both, actually. I'm going to heal up both because I think I'm playing a little risky and we only have a team of 4. And I do need to get rid of the Kofag. Let's see here. Summary, nothing. Yeah, we don't have any, there's no luck generated. So there's nothing that's changed. So we'll get rid of the Kofag. He looks really cool, but you know, I came up with something scary. Mega Blasteroid. Oh no. Yeah, I think that's a thing. That's definitely a thing. I'm going to give this to Solrock, I guess, because he still needs to get rid of like statuses like Poison. That actually did a lot of damage. Empoleon. Ooh, this is kind of bad. Shell Smash is going to hurt me. That's the problem. Everybody's getting hurt by this thing. I think, do we sack off the Sudowoodo? I think we sack the Sudowoodo so we get a free swap into our Carbink, which has a fighting move. Because we can actually defend against a lot of stuff, but I don't want to take that free damage. Even then, I'm still skeptical. Ooh, this is a tough one. I don't know what we do here. Maybe we just Soul Rock and just go for gold. Just hit him as hard as possible. Metal Claw? Yeah, it's fine. I think this is probably the better option then. This is the better option because Whirlpool is going to kill us. We needed to go for damage. I think that was good. Aerodactyl has a ground move. We're going to get rid of him. Perfect. High horsepower it is. I couldn't take that damage. I wasn't risking it. Aerodactyl's better and more important than that guy. And we don't need takedown, actually. We don't need that. Nobody needs takedown. We Stone X. There we go. It was a risk, but it paid off. Kilowattrel can be scary for us now. Hattrem, Acrobatics should do it. There we go. Perfect. We have the level advantage, so there's no reason it would be a problem. So that thing's not canon. It's already terrifying enough. Yeah, exactly. I feel like Mega Blastoid would become Fire type. You know, that would actually be interesting. What is that? There's a move that can make you, in addition to your current types, it also makes you Grass type. What if you could do a move to yourself that also made you Fire type? That would be interesting, I think. Stone Edge won it. Ooh, you know what? No, Stone X has still got the Point of Stones. The Point of Stones is still good for breaking sturdy. Fire Dragon. Fire Dragon, Rock Dragon is also kind of a thing. I feel like you need all of it. Yeah, Forest Curse, that's what it is. It's Trevenant's thing. Yeah, so that's totally a thing. I feel like you need a move that just does that. Because honestly, he's 3 types. It's kind of like Gyarados is definitely Dragon, but nobody actually made him Dragon, you know? It's kind of a thing. Or Charizard is Dragon, but you don't get the Dragon type at the same time as you get the Flying type. That kind of thing, you know? No counter. We don't need counter. We're good. And Roserade is gone. Oh, it's unfortunate that he got that one at the end there. It's gone. There's no way. No Rock Slide. We're actually set up on Carbink. Like, it's pretty decent. Ooh, that's what we needed right there, is we needed a little more experience. What do we got? We've lost our Soul Rock, which is a big loss, actually. I've got enough money to revive him. I think we need this guy. We're going to get the XP all. That's fine. I would normally wait for a round, but that's fine. All right, what do we got? Oh, Carbink, Sudowoodo, and Solrock. Because we only have 4 Mons, we can actually bring one of our really good ones. So let's see. We get 3 rare, 7 commons. This one gives us 4 rares, 7 commons. Okay, and this? 3 rares, 7 commons. Okay, so they're basically the same, but Pseudo is the best one of the mix. Does Pseudo have healing? I don't think that he does. He does. He has Strength Sap. You know what? We're going Pseudo. We're going Pseudo for the best luck because he's going to do it. He's got the numbers. Trevenant can really mess stuff up. I mean, Pumpkaboo, it can Force Curse you and Trick or Treat you. You know what? I missed the opportunity to Pumpkaboo. I haven't actually done a like seasonal event on PokéRogue, and there are so many opportunities to do it. All right, let's Swords D to start with. That's fine. Ooh, that's okay. He does nothing to Sudowoodo. I'm going to Strength Sap him. I'm going to Strength Sap this guy and take that health back and then get him reduced. And then I'm going to Swords D again and Accelerock through the whole team. Because if he crit me there, it wouldn't matter. It would not matter. You know what? Let's Strength Sap again. Let's do it again. Get even more back. There we go. Okay, so we've gotten as much as we can pretty much. I'm Accelerocking everything. It's over. We got +4 at least. That's decent. Ooh, Meryl should not be able to kill a Pseudo, right? I'm pretty sure. I should have gone +6, honestly. Okay, perfect. Okay, there we go. Meryl's not that strong, yeah. And Sucker Punch. Oh no, why not? Actually can't do a thing. Oh no, I got a Swords D. I'm gonna Swords D. Charm, we're in this game. We're in this loop. I will win this. All right, there we go. I won. Perfect. He's dead. He's dead. I should have just done that from the start. I think I was getting a little cheeky there. I didn't need to do that. It's fine. So not too shabby, not too shabby. So yeah, I think we are probably gonna go for the Facade, maybe? Do we have anybody who can use it? Not really, honestly, because we need to get burned or something like that. It's really only good on a Guts boosted guy. So I'm not too concerned about that, actually. I will get the Soothe Bell and just put that in the Soul, because we can get more with the Soul Rock, and we can get a bunch of eggs, because Sudowoodo can handle everything. I think, honestly, we could just sweep through with Pseudo. Like, he's good enough. We'll Accelerock everything. This thing has Memento, if I'm mistaken. If I'm not mistaken. Double Edge, don't need it. Don't need it. Okay, King's Rock is good. Ooh. I'm going to put it on the Pseudo for now, because he's kind of sweeping for us. Oh, he's decent with this. He's decent with this. Because even if we don't kill, we can flinch now. And we're guaranteed outspeed because we got priority. So it's actually really good. I will go for the candy, and we'll just give that to the Aerodactyl because he is already maxed out. So we get that extra level out of it. Ooh, Shiny Phantom. Do I swap him? I think I might need to, just to not take super effective damage. I think this guy's probably special, and the special would have done some work to us. So I'm going to do this. I'm just going to throw a ball. I'm just going to throw a ball until I catch this. There we go. Easy. So we got another shiny. So I've gotten so many shinies on this, just this stream alone, let alone like the one that I got earlier today. But this stream has given me so many. At this point, rare candy doesn't hurt. Just get more candy stuff. Aerodactyl, agility. He doesn't need it. He's so fast. Would a regional Dracomet and Blastoise be less aggressive? That's a good question. If he is Fire Dragon versus Rock Dragon, like if your new one is Fire Dragon, fire is the most aggressive element. So I don't know. It's kind of a thing. Malister, here we go. I was actually kind of curious about who that, like, I've seen this guy, but I've never seen him, you know? And I think I haven't gotten a voucher for him, so that's really decent. But I was kind of curious about like what his personality would be. Oh, that's decent. That's decent damage. Weak defense. He's speedier. He's so fast. Oh, I wonder if Aerodactyl. Actually, I was gonna say I wonder if Aerodactyl's gonna outspeed because I was almost certain I would, but then we got outsped. It was so weird. All right, we need to get rid of that Phantom at some point. Acrobatics? I mean, Runerigus? I always mispronounce his name. Probably lives through it. Shadow Claw kills. Yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing. It's fine. All right. What is he weak to? He's ground. Soul Rock can technically resist him. Let's go for it. I'm going to Shell Smash. There we go. I'm going to Shell Smash. See what we do. Come on. Go for a ground move. Come on. Come on. Do it. There we go. That's what I was looking for. All right. Let's Flare Blitz this dude into oblivion. Get him out of my house. Oh, that was so close. If he had gone for a ghost move, that would have been so bad. All right, obviously, Wonder Room doesn't do anything. We don't need it. Skill Swap is Ability Swap? Yes, it's Ability Swap. Okay, we don't need that just yet. We might get that later. Cursula, Mighty Cleave should do it, right? We should do it. There we go. Cursula's not that good. There we go. And Sudowoodo's Head Smash. It's such a good move, but he doesn't have Rock Head. We have Sturdy. We're not going to bother. We're not going to bother. We're good. And Gengar, I'm just going to Zen Headbutt this. I'm gonna Mighty Cleave actually, because it kills anyway. It guaranteed kills. Gengar has really bad defense. It guaranteed kills, but I wasn't gonna take the risk. So we don't need Phantump. We get the Egg Voucher Plus. We get the first time. Unfortunately, that means that we don't get it later on, but you know, that's fine too. I've never actually seen that one. I don't know which gen it is. I think it's Gen 5 or 6. It's like the Unova region or some nonsense. Or the Alola region. I don't remember exactly. Solrock is kind of our guy, but at the same time, he's so weak to everything here. Because like the dark types are also gonna hurt him. I'm gonna Shell Smash. Hex hurts, but we had speed now, right? We should have speed. Solrock's not super slow at least. There we go, and guaranteed Mighty Cleave kills this thing. Like Miss Magius is not defensive enough to take that. All right. Super Pot actually doesn't hurt. I'm gonna go for it, sure. That's a free heal for, I was gonna say for being set up, but then we're out here. This is fine. We actually do a lot more against this than it does to us, so I could set up and do whatever I want right now. I could technically get 2, but I think 1 is good enough to just win. Because we're gonna get a 64 and a 66 fight. I'm not too concerned, you know? Solrock wants Explosion. I don't think so. I think we're good. Carbink wants Power Gem. I also kind of think we're good. We're not good at attacking for Carbink, so I'm good with this. Flare Blitz is killing you. Sorry, Serena, but even though you're fast, you are not as fast as a Solrock double speed. Sorry. I didn't get rid of Phantump. I should have done that. I always just zoom through. Mighty Cleave probably doesn't. There we go. Lycan Rock's not the greatest, but he is still cool. I like him. I need to actually try him out at one point. So we're going to get rid of the Phantump unless it has something. It has a berry. Okay, I'll take that. Not usually do I get a berry. I'll put the Apricot on. The Solrock could use a little more defense. Sure, let's go for it. And then we'll get rid of the Phantump just so we don't have it like taking up turns. Because that way I can tell what my team is at a glance too. Obviously I'm not that great at Pokemon, like it's just a thing. Do I want another of these? I'm actually really limited on experience charms for what I usually get. I'll take it. All right, Parasect is done because he's bugged, so he's weak to everything. He's bugged, so he's weak to everything. Parasect is bad. All right, easy win. Super Lure, we've been running low on these. I haven't even been able to find these. So that's fine. Exeggutor, Solrock is not appreciating that. If he's gonna use a grass move, Aerodactyl is a good swap. Carbink is also kind of a good swap to just eat the hit. Like, I mean, I feel like Aerodactyl's better. I feel like he's gotta be better. Solar Beam, oh, we gotta acro this thing out of the way. Just get him out of here. I wonder if in the Abyss, the Solar Beam just doesn't actually work effectively. That would be a really interesting way to play it. Hyper Beam, obviously bad for an Aerodactyl. High Horsepower is gonna hurt this dude. Oh, it's gonna hurt that dude. There we go. All right, so he can't handle that. Stealth Rocks. Stealth Rock's not bad. Light Screen's probably better, but Stealth Rocks is still okay. I think I'll drop it for now. I don't need it for now because we already have a way of setting it up. Like I could Stone Axe and do what I need to do. So let's just go for it because I don't know what Cursula has on me, but I might as well hit him and get the rocks up. He's gonna outspeed me now, isn't he? He's got Brine. Oh, we got the Enigma Berry, but still. Oh wow, he outspeed. Never mind. Cursula is a reef basically. It's not gonna be a thing. So we're good there. Memory Mush, just seeing if Carbink had something that we got rid of. We got rid of Flash, and we kept that, but I don't think we get the Barrier. Barrier would be better for us because it would give us a defense boost, which would give us more damage. So, you know, it would be a better option. I'll take the Nugget, just more money. More money. I think we're good here. We got the Soul Rock with the Arrow, we're good. And we can Stone Axe all day long, like anything we want. At this point, Zen Headbutt just to kill, just to do the damage. And of course I missed both, are you kidding me? I told you, I miss every one of these. There we go, that thing's gone. Now it's Golbat. And I missed again. Oh my goodness. 90 accuracy. Let's just keep throwing them until we hit. Eventually, we're going to get this dude. Okay, so we got 7 eggs. Let's check him out. Let's see what we got. We got Tropius. I like Tropius. I don't think he's that great, but I like him. Apple Acid. Okay, cool. Torkoal is a drought setter. I don't recall if he's actually that good, though. I think he wasn't. Tail Glow on this. The Spoink, I forget what he evolves into. Probably okay. Drowsy, Batty Bad. Oh, Drowsy, Batty Bad would be nice, actually. Glameow, good stats. Wilmer, and a Krogunk, who was surprisingly a dark horse when I used him. He was actually decent. Fire Punch is usable by Sudowoodo. Never mind. I want the priority with the Pseudo. Like, he's so good for that. All right, we're going to heal up a lot, and I think probably a potion apiece, because I don't want to go into 66 unprepared. And I don't know if I need an Ether for anything. Mighty Cleave could use it, but I don't really need it. Yeah, I think I'm fine. I'll just get the X special defense, because that's our weakest stat, generally speaking. Other than, like, as special attack, which doesn't matter. I'm gonna go play some PokéRogue. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if you want to, you can tell us what your team theory is also, because I'm very curious. I like hearing what people say about, like, what their actual teams are going to be. Obviously, Alakazam is 120, we're 130, we should outspeed, we should kill. Like, he's not going to stop us. Aerodactyl is a great check to Alakazam, and probably in, like, base Pokemon, one of the few, if not the only check to base Alakazam. It's kind of a thing. High Horsepower is gonna bop this dude. So we're actually doing very well. I overhealed on this one, I think. Moonblast would be incredible for a normal fairy move, but like not like an actual regular fairy move, I should say, but not for him. Brux is just mean, but I think we live. Okay, we kill anyway. Doesn't matter. I was thinking maybe he would live through that, so that's why. Ironhead obviously bops the Mr. Mime. We have a move for everything with this Aerodactyl. It's so crazy. And Hypno lives, but he's not doing the damage. There's no way. Oh, swapped into the Executor on. Okay, that solved that problem. So now you can go back to the Hypno to die. It just worked out very well. Perfect. I feel like he did that because he wanted to get forewarned. That was why he did it. It was a smart move. It was all about the science, you know? We'll get the Lure. Easy choice. Ooh, Sableye Mawile. I like both of those guys, normally. I don't think that either one is really that good, you know? Like, I feel like both of them are really fun. But we'll keep these out, that's fine. I can just bop the Sableye. I could high horsepower the Mawile, but I'll aggro the Sableye, because he's the only dangerous one. Flare Blitz, oh, never mind, I have Flare Blitz. What am I talking about? So I should easily be able to handle this. Mawile's super slow. He's like base 50 or some nonsense. Oh, rare, nice. Another Knuckle. And we got Toxic now. We didn't get the move that I was thinking we'd get, but Toxic is a good stall move, actually. That's a really decent one. Can't be used on the final boss, but it's still decent. This one, we're gonna get more Mighty Cleaves, because Mighty Cleave is awesome. Dunsparce, Parasect, easy choices here. I can just bop both of these. I was thinking about it for a moment. I think I'm going to actually do this, and then just hit that Parasect with the Soul Rock, because he's dead to everything, because Parasect is bad. And then we get big damage on the Dunsparce. So we'll do this, and we'll Shell Smash, just in case for next round. There we go, because we're going on to the nicest level right now, so it'll be working out pretty well. So decent. Reflect. Oh, come on, Carbon. Can you learn it naturally is the question. He cannot learn it naturally. He only learns Stone Edge. I'm taking Reflect. That's actually our strat. So that's perfect. That is amazing. All right. Light Screen can go. Reflect is a better move for us. This is going to be awesome for this Carbon. It's so silly. It's the craziest mon. All right. Obviously, we've got our checks here. We're good here. So we can just Iron Head to bop this. Mighty Cleave to bop technically either one, but I think we still kill this way, so that's fine. We'll get rid of the Parasect, definitely, because that's still danger. Oh, we flinched him. I see you, big dog. All right, I'm Shell Smashing again. Because we can just bop him anyway, because we're definitely outspeeding with the Aerodactyl, and we definitely kill. I'm fine with that. I like Grimmsnarl. He's not able to put up with the Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl's just too good, you know? He's just too awesome. All right, Rare Candy, easy choice, and I think probably Solrock would get the most friendship. Let's go for it. Oh, a Moltres! We already have this is the thing. I'm gonna keep the Aerodactyl out. That's so cool. I'm gonna Stone Axe him. Sucker Punch, that hurts. Of course he missed. Of course he missed the attack, so he gets the Sucker Punch. I wasn't even gonna bother, that's fine. Solrock should be able to handle... Ooh, I don't know. Mighty Cleave, we're in kind of a danger zone, actually. Ooh, we're in kind of a danger zone. If he's gonna Sucker Punch now, actually, that might be a time to catch him. because he's got one. He's already used his sucker punches. Air slash, that's fine. I should have actually just gone ahead, but that's fine. That's okay. We can handle. Oh, I'm literally just coping here. I'm coping. I think that probably I need to reflect because he's gonna use. Is that a? Which one is it? Is this here? Is air slash a special move? I think it's special. I'm pretty sure. Reflect won't do anything. I'm gonna rock polish. That's fine. We can eat this up. So I want to outspeed him. 2 rock polish should do it. Moltres is fast. Okay, we outspeed with 3, so that's fine. Air slash, that's fine. We definitely outspeed. I'm gonna catch him now because he can't do anything. Nasty oh, maybe he can. Air slash, now it's doing a lot of work actually. Shore up, eat that up. I'm gonna keep trying to catch him actually, just for the sake of it. I'll heal up. I'm gonna body press him next is probably the thing. Because I didn't defense boost. Ooh, that's so close. That's so close. That's decent. All right. I think this is perfect to catch because I do want to catch this just in case of stats. It's fine. We've already got it once, but still. Ultra Ball, miss. Oh my goodness. I think I have to kill him next turn. If he crits me, he kills me. I'm going to go for one more. Air slash. I got to kill him. I got to kill him. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. We've already caught him. It's not worth trying to lose the entire team over. Like, we already got him on the back roster. I basically can just do whatever I want with him. Sliggoo and Komoo. All right. I have not been to the Wasteland in so long, so I don't know if I have either of these genders or if it's an ability I'm missing. We will figure it out, but Carbink is easily the best one for this area, and Aerodactyl can deal with the Komoo because I'm going to catch the Sliggoo. It's probably fine. We'll rock, and I will acrobatics to just kill off that Komoo. There we go. He's mean, but he's not that mean. I think we're good. I think we're good. Rock polish. There we go. Water pulse. Oh, of course, he's got a water pulse. We'll throw one ball and then we'll try to catch him. Like, we'll try to actually do work. Yeah, I don't want him to curse setup. That's kind of a thing. We'll body press him. I mean, resisted body press actually almost killed a Moltres. I'm going to reflect. I'm going to reflect and I'm going to Iron Head him for the flinch. Ah, there we go. Reflect. There we go. Water pulse. That's fine. I'm throwing a ball. One more and then we try to throw another Iron Head. There we go. Perfect. Okay, it was the gender. It's fine. It's out of the way. It's the gender, it's fine, it's out of the way. Soldew is really good. Carbink could use it, Aerodactyl could use it, but Aerodactyl can't have held items. Solrock could also kind of use it. What was Carbink's nature? It was down attack, up defense. You know what? I think it's a definite Carbink. Honestly, I think it's definite Car. Arctibax, that one's ice, but he's also potentially something we can catch, and I do not have a lot of him. So I'm worried about that one too. I'm going to body press this guy and get him out of here. We're going to, I think everything kills him, honestly. High Horse might not. We'll try it. Oh, it barely didn't. It was a crit too. Ooh, this is bad, actually. This is bad. I'm going to body press this. I'm getting the Aerodactyl out of there to bring in, I don't know, Sudowoodo to eat that hit. There we go. Body press, he's gone. Perfect. That confusion is annoying. That confusion did the work. All right, bite. That's fine. We'll catch him. Easy catch. Easy catch. It was the gender. I didn't think I had both of them, but that's fine. At least then we get them out of the way, because the Wasteland is one of the few areas I haven't been to a ton, so I don't know if I have most of the stuff there. I kind of want the Aerodactyl to be healthy, though, and actually to do stuff. We will get rid of both of these dudes, because they don't become rocks, I think. The best part about having all Pokemon 80% is that every time you see a grayed out Pokeball, you know it's important. Yes, exactly. That's the thing. That's what I've always found. I've always found that if you can just catch everything you see, eventually you're going to have most of the genders. It's like any Mon that you're really looking at, you're like, I bet you that's an ability. And you can actually be right about it. So 100%, I'm totally in favor of that. Pokédex, I don't think this one becomes, I think it becomes Steel with its other Goodra, right? Oh no, Goodra doesn't become Steel. What is the one that becomes Steel that's the dragon? I forget what it is. No, actually, no, it does, because a Hisuian Sliggoo becomes Hisuian Goodra, and that's the Steel. That's what I was thinking of. Okay, so that one's Steel. This one probably doesn't become Rock either. Baxcalibur? No, it's just Dragonite. Yeah, that's fine. We'll get rid of both of them if they don't have items. Oh, he has an item? I need that Lumberry. I need that Lumberry. That's so good. All right, we're putting that on the Carbink or Solrock. Carbink this time, I think. Goodra is useless. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Goodra is not going to help us with this team anyway, so it has to go. So bye-bye. We need some rock types in this team. I'm kind of surprised on the wasteland we haven't found any. Like, I took the lake route to try to get a water type as well, because that's a really good typing. But yeah, it's not a help here, just in general, just ever. Yeah, I've not really played enough with Goodra to know how it works, but I'll take your word for it. I'm gonna go for Great Ball. We can use a few more of those. Oh, training. Okay, so we could improve an ability. Do we want, I think we wanted something for Carbink, didn't we? We wanted Solid Rock. Never mind, it's already got everything. Let's check them all out just to see. Rattled. Intimidate or being hit by one of those moves to scare the Pokemon and boost its speed stat. Not necessary for him, actually. I'm good. We don't have Sap Sipper with him. That's the one that was Sap Sipper. So we don't have Sap Sipper. We can't get it that way. We have to get it through candies. I usually go hidden ability, nature, IVs in terms of priority. I think that's the right way to do it. I think that is the right way to do it. That's how I tend to do it. Rockhead protects him from recoil. He doesn't care that much, does he? I think he gets one move. He got Takedown. I think that was the only move he gets. Yeah, that's not that great. Get Unnerve. Unnerve probably is the one we're getting. And Solid Rock, just for the sake of being consistent. We have Passive Dread, so he doesn't have anything. Can I beat my Aerodactyl is the question. Aerodactyl is really strong. I think we might end the run. Like, we might actually get destroyed if I try to fight this Aerodactyl. Look at his stats. Oh, he's so mean, and he's got all the moves. All right. He would have Iron Head to deal with our rock types, and it double hits our fairy. He can't hit Soul Rock with the ground move. Maybe that'll give us a turn to set up and start doing some crazy damage. I think that's how we'll do it. We'll heavy it. Even if we lose here, it's not like we lost too much progress. We lost a little bit of progress. I have to be very careful here. There we go. Unnerve. Makes him unable to eat berries. Let's go for it. We're going to see if we can beat our Aerodactyl. Oh, this is going to be bad. Me when I try to get normalized Regigigas, but forgot to give him crap moves. Yeah, that's the thing. We're going Soul Rock first. Let's see what happens. He's exerting. He's got his attack fall because he's got his passive too. So the Shell Smash is not going to be as big a deal for us. We have to do it to be able to outspeed. Iron Head. Oh, I was hoping he would go for the ground move. That is literally exactly half HP. At this point, Zen Headbutt is a flinch. Mighty Cleave is just super effective. I think we need a couple flinches. I really do. I don't think Mighty Cleave does it with +1. I'm going to go for a couple flinches. Come on. There we go. Speed Rose. Oh, the Speed Rose, it's over. It's fine. Carbink is going to get annihilated by a steel move. It's just a thing. Sudowoodo might be able to do what we need to do. I'm going to Strength Sap him. Come on, High Horse. Oh, we'll eat this up though. There we go. And he's down one attack. I'm going to do it again because we have enough. There we go. Eat it up. Eat it up. Get it all back. Get it all back. Swords D Strength. If he crits, we're dead. If he crits, we're dead. That's just a thing. I think we can get rid of another, get away with another Swords D. Yes, and then we're going to Strength, and then we're going to start setting it. Oh, it's so scary. Just -6 him? That is probably the right way to do it. Yeah, because he's at least, we'll give him -4 here. I think we're good here. Swords Dance, and then Rocket. Just complete Accelerock at this point, because we're +6, he's -4. We're good. Oh, there we go, he's gone. Okay, there we go, he's out of here. That was even scary, because Aerodactyl's our best guy. Like, it's kind of creepy to fight him. But Sudowoodo is set up. Like, it's good. I didn't realize it was going to be as decent as it was. We could have started with Sudowoodo. That's incredible. All right, obviously we can just deal with everything now. Carbink is fine because dragons can't hit us. Accelerock deals with the dangerous stuff, and then Sligoo can just kind of be a thing. Like, we're just going to bop our way through. It's just so easy now. That guy's scary. But yeah, Carbink does a lot of damage with that. Oh, wow. I didn't even need to set up or anything. Stone Edge. Don't need it. We've got what we need. We literally just need defense boosting so that we get the power. All right, Lure, I'm going to refresh that. That's fine, because we don't need to worry. Regidrago, I've already caught him. I'm not going to risk it too much now that we're down one guy. We only have 3 dudes. I can't risk it. So I'm going to Accelerock and get the scary guy out. And then we're going to Rock Polish. Really? Really? Minus? Oh, wow. Okay, this is bad. Oh, this is bad. Can I outspeed the Regidrago is the question. I've got Rock Polish. I think I do. Pseudo's going down, but Regidrago's got to go down too. Oh, he's not down. Oh, and the Sudowoodo's gone. At least we outspeed. That's fine. Sliggoo we can deal with. That's fine. Oh, this is getting pretty close. I gotta revive these guys. I feel like I'm playing too risky. There we go. We'll get rid of him, and we'll get rid of the Regidrago. I couldn't risk it. He's too powerful to leave alive. So, as much as I'd love to get those stats, we just can't play around. Giga Impact is really mean, but it's also a 2-turn thing. I don't like those. I think we do more damage generally just doing what we're doing. We're gonna have to revive some people. Use some of this money. Like, Solrock has to come back. Actually, they both do. We're only 5 in. Oh, wow. All right, I'll get this, I'll get this, and I'm just gonna heal everybody because dragons are scary. Like, I don't want to play around with them too much. We'll get this, and we'll get all the healing. So much healing. You wouldn't even believe it. We have a ton of money still, so I'm still okay. At least then we're set up. Like, these dragons are kicking my ass right now. I can't deal with this. I have 39. I'm good for now. I'll get the special defense. We need a little more Vibrava and Flygon. I love those guys. Vibrava looks cool in this game. Like, I know it's like 8-bit style. It's the right style for Vibrava. It looks really good. Aerodactyl Carbon can stay in. I think we're fine. Acro, Body Press, we should be able to just kill both. Like, they're not defensive. Like, Flygon and Vibrava are not the greatest mons, but I love them. Especially the Bug Eyes. You know, the Bug Eyes are always the thing when I keep mentioning it, you know? All right, Super Lure, we'll refresh that. Garchomp backs. Garchomp's mean. Garchomp's mean. I'm gonna Stone Axe. Yeah, I think Stone Axe is fine. And then we'll Body Press the Garch. Because I need the Garch to be dead. I need him to be... Ooh, we did less with that. Wow. Ooh, wow. Okay, we'll do it the opposite way then. We'll do it the opposite way. There we go. Aerodactyl's better at attacking. Okay. As a frame of reference, I am 10 to 15k for Rival 3, 40k Rival 4, and 100 by Rival 5. Oh, I see. So basically what you're saying is I'm a poor person right now. I see what you're saying. Okay, that is actually a pretty decent aim, honestly. It's a pretty decent setup to just like kind of know where you want to be. So yeah, I'm 10 to 15. I was 10 to 15 by Rival 3. Rival 4, I need to get a ton of money for then, what you're saying. We need to get some money together. Hurricane, it's not money. It's not the worst thing in the world. Not necessarily, but that's what I found to be really comfortable. I think you're right. Especially like the 110 to 115 or 111 to 115 split and the 164-65. You need money for that stuff. Like that, it's painful nowadays. It actually hurts to be in those regions. So yeah, I think you've got a good idea. I have the entire decks all mono challenges and 50% of my decks is shinies. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff. Okay, I don't have those, so I'm gonna defer to you. I think that's a good idea. Obviously, Como and Haxorus probably can't handle these guys. I'm not gonna bother trying to catch the Como. Do I bother actually? You know what? Yeah, I think I will. I had to decide. I'm going to actually try for it. I'm going to go high horsepower. If he survives it, we go and catch him. Hax should die. Hax has to die. Didn't die. Oh, he didn't die. I see you, big dog. He needs to go. Okay, we're going to acro him. We're going to shore up for maybe... Carbink is not going to... Yeah, we're not getting attacked first. I'm going to Rock Polish. That's fine. Aerodactyl goes down. That's okay. We still have Carbink, which hardwalls this thing. Easy, easy, easy. Sky Uppercut, nothing. Nothing. I'm just saving up vouchers now for whenever Gen 10 releases. Yeah, if the game is around for Gen 10, that would be awesome. I should have probably used a better ball, actually. I'll just use a Ultra. Just go for it. Carbing avoided, fine. That's cool. Ooh, the changing scales. It's a little bit of a thing. It reduces his defense a lot, too, which is interesting. I'll get the pseudo because he defends a lot, so it's fine. That's good, and that was a crit, and of course it didn't do it. Are you kidding me? There we go. Okay, we got the gender for that out of the way. So that's what we were missing last time because Como last time was also male. So we got both of those genders out of here. Now at least I'm good for both of them. That's decent. I'm good with that. Citrus Berry, I'm going to put that on the Carbink. It's better. Uh-oh. Oh, Flygon with a Nugget. Literally just, it's probably a big Nugget, honestly. I think I can handle Flygon. I think I handle this dude. I'm going to get the Soul Rock in there because he can't use ground on me. So at least there's that. He gets a special defense boost and that's it. I'll take it. Bulldoze, he missed. Perfect. Shell Smash is what we needed set up. So that's good. That's decent. Now, Zen Headbutt just to go for it. A miss, of course. Are you kidding me? And Dragon Rush annihilates us. Carbink, get in there, buddy. We're going to Rock Polish. Bulldoze. Ooh, come on. Be faster. Be faster. Okay, we got that. I'm going to... Do I shore up? I think I need to shore up in order to take the hit. I think Reflect will do it too. Reflect will help us take the hit and then we can shore. Really? A crit? Really? Okay, Pseudo has to carry this stable. This is bad. I have to Strength Sap and eat some of his health. There's no way. There's no way, right? We got a lot of defense, but we needed that health. Swords D, and then do another one. Then do another one, because I can't handle these guys. I got one dude left. Strength Sap is also going down, too. Like, I don't have a lot of those. I think I have 2 left. I have 0 Ooh, oh no. Oh no. All right, we're Swords D'ing. There we go. We're set up enough. We're going to Sucker. Sucker Punch time, we're just going to kill him, because he's just bulldozing, so I can actually deal with this guy. No matter what, if he tries to hit me, I would have killed him there. So it's fine. Big Nugget, time for revives. Oh, wow, this is bad. This dragon area is scary. 80 is a thing, so we're actually not on the 20 cycle. So those two are probably fine, because those guys will probably handle most of the dragons that I fight. Pseudo needs to be healthy as well, and I need to get an ether for his heals, his strength saps, because that's kind of one of our biggest things. That Nugget will not make back most of that money, but this is a scary area. This is a scary area. Carbink should be able to do most of the work. I'm gonna just Sucker Punch the strong guy, I guess, and then body press the other guy. I'm not even gonna go for like fun cheese or anything. There we go, get him out of here. Just be done with it. Okay, so I think that is pretty decent. Hyper Voice is not killing, we're both fine. And I can Sucker Punch and I can body press because we have speed with both. So yeah, we're good. Drompa's not too scary to deal with, at least for this team. No, I wanna see what we got. Galarian, speed, fine, that's cool. Gibble, I love this guy, but we've got nothing for him. Galarian Ponyta, My Little Pony vibes immediately, you know? And Heracross, which actually Special D is really good for him, and Storm Throw. That's 70 power, 100 accuracy. I think it's like a Paralyze or something? I haven't seen that move in a long time. I don't remember that one. All right, that's not too bad. So we got to 81, I haven't died yet, and we finally got to a place where I can catch a Graveler and help this run out. I think this is a good spot to call it for now, because we've been going for 2 hours and 30 minutes, and I think that's a pretty decent run of things. So we'll keep this, I'll just get the egg vouchers as I do at the end of every stream, because I always forget, and we literally just get one rare 4 commons again. That's fine. Anyway, I'm gonna call it there. I think that's a great spot to call it. It was a good return. It was a decent return to streaming. I'm very pleased with it. And we got a few days more of potentially doing this every day this week, honestly. How many monogen types you got finished? Let's check those out right now, because I got a bunch of them, but not all of them. Not even close. 1, 2, 3, 5 on the gens. We got normal, we got fighting, flying, poison, ground, and psychic, and dragon. Those are the ones we've got. And I think nothing down here. Okay, perfect. So those are the ones we've got done right now. We're still working on the rest of this, like this hurdle in the middle. Oh, see ya. Oh yeah, no, it's about over, yeah, but it was awesome having you guys in here, hanging out with me, chatting with me, doing the cool stuff. We'll get some more of these, don't get me wrong. Like, I don't allow resets anymore. I used to. I don't allow resets anymore because I'm trying a different sort of like way of doing it, which I think is more intimidating, but also kind of like, you can't be as risky. You really can't be as risky. So I'm basically not allowing myself to restart for the sake of, if I lose, that was the run. Like, you didn't beat the challenge if you lost, you know? I think that's kind of fun. Anyway, I'm gonna call it here. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see you on Wednesday. Bye-bye for now.